Hello Internet, Taliesin here.
And Evatel too.
And welcome to a WoW podcast, obviously episode number...
75.
It is 75 and oh my goodness,
Oh.
we have so much to talk about. Would you like to talk about it with us?
What a day. Yes,
can.
please.
Well, good. Well, I hope you got a lot of sleep last night, Evie, because frankly, it's going to be a very, very busy weekend for us. Welcome to everyone who is joining us in the morning to talk about 12.1 Fangs of Ula'tek is what it was
called,
not
right?
called in the end, even though that's what I took a blind guess at. It's called Curse of Ula'tek.
Curse of Ula'tek. So Warcrafty. You should have known.
Well, I mean, I think one of the things I'm really liking about, I'm obviously going to talk about all this patch is like, there are some very old school vibes coming on with
yes.
12.1.
And I approve.
There are snacks. There are temples. There's poison up the wazoo.
Love it.
There's like very low polygon looking shit, which I love.
Low poly green ooze.
Oh, but there's some controversy as well, Evatel.
There's some controversy too.
There's some stuff people don't like.
Oh no.
As well, and we're going to talk about.
I read something I don't like today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Well, and you know, and there's news coming out all the time beyond the announcement that happened, which we were on live on stream for on Twitch.
Yeah.
And all sorts as well. So welcome if you're watching on the live stream as we record this on YouTube or Twitch. We see you. We see you all in chat. Hello, welcome.
Peeps.
And well done for getting up this early in the morning. You know what? We had a sneaky suspicion. No inside knowledge, obviously, like genuinely.
Never.
In fact, I don't think anyone had any inside knowledge by the lack of like interviews and stuff that have dropped.
Yeah. Exactly.
In the wake of the announcement. Usually you'd expect some. Or like on embargo and stuff, but nothing. So I genuinely think no one in the community really knew. But the community is quite good at getting these things at this point, right?
We've been on this
the
rodeo
score.
merry-go-round.
Yeah, we have. We've ridden this little this tiny.
Pardon?
Veiny cadence schedule before.
Yes.
So and we thought, you know what? Why don't we just push the podcast to record on Friday morning instead of Thursday afternoon, just in case? And I'm pretty glad we did.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking about everything in 12.1 today, except the tier sets. The tier sets that WoW had this morning, like, we have data mined the tier sets. And I'm like, really? I just went on the PTR and looked at them.
Yeah.
It's just there. I didn't have to do any data mining. I literally just turned on the PTR. I looked in the appearances tab, and there they all were. No data mining necessary. So well done, WoW data miners, but you worked a bit too harder than you had to there, to be honest. And we're going to be recording our tier set video straight after this. Literally, we're gonna press stop on this podcast. Maybe we're gonna have a wee, and then we'll be recording our reactions to the tier sets, which Evie hasn't seen any of. I've already scrolled through, right? But safe to say, I think you're going to be pretty happy with the Hunter set, Evie.
Are you trolling me right now?
Well, everything is trolling now from now on,
right?
It's like and like, oh my goodness. So things I'm most happy about 12.1, the fact that anything we don't like, we can be like, a Blizz trolling us right now.
Yep. Yeah.
And also, obviously, the Ring of Glory. Like when I saw the name of that delve,
too early for that.
When I saw never too early. When I saw, you got to pack your Great Vault with the with runs from the Ring of Glory,
God.
right? There's stiff competition, but you got to dive into the Ring of Glory head first.
Yes, you do.
Just got to really peel back the layers, really have a rummage around there.
Yeah.
You don't want to add to this?
No, I have nothing to add to this.
Well, okay, all right, fine, okay. I'm just gonna move your microphone so,
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how like we have to tell our son to kind of like not use his hands to pick up his food every single dinner time, like 12 times. I feel like that with your mmicrophone sometimes. It doesn't matter how many times I say it.
I angled it this way so that it can go when I talk down to it. It makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
Because otherwise, it's just going this way.
Just put it over here like this. It's just like just aim for it. It's fine. It's cool.
Okay.
Right, yeah. 10 years you've been doing this. It's fine. If you don't want us to talk about it, then please give us some money, and we won't. Send us a super chat, and we'll talk about anything you like.
Yeah. So, folks on YouTube, towards the end of today's show, we will be going through the super chats. So drop some of those for us. Let us know what you're thinking, what you're wanting, your reactions, or what you'd like us to discuss. Drop those in there and we'll get to them
I
at
know
the
what
end.
you're thinking. You just want us to talk about the Ring of Glory. That's all you want to talk about. That's all you want to hear about. That's all you care about. The first thing you wake up in the morning is you think, where's my Ring of Glory? And before you go to bed, you're like, did I do enough Ring of Glory today? And like, yeah, like that's what it is. But try and think of something else. Try and kind of mix it up a bit. That would be really good. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Get something else in there,
but
if you can.
Before we get something else in the Ring of Glory,
Yes.
leave the Ring
That's
of
what I
Glory
said.
alone. It's tired. We've worn out the Ring of Glory now. We have to let it rest for a little bit before we come back to it later in the show. The Ring of Glory is raw.
Please let us continue.
Right.
On that note.
Okay, so look, we're not going to dwell on this. God, I swear, I promise we're not going to dwell on this. But it would be remiss, since this is the first show since the launch of 12.0.7 Revelations.
Oh, right.
It would be remiss not to at least mention the launch and how you've been finding it and how you've been enjoying it, Evie.
Yeah. In the 1 day, 2 days that it was live before the more exciting news dropped.
Thank God, honestly.
Yeah.
It was like, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if we'd had to have more than 1 day of 12.07? Like, do you know what? What was perfect was the news of 12.1 dropped literally the second I finished all the content in 12.09. I was like, well, I've done it. I've done 12.07 now. Now what? And then we got 12.1 news. It was perfect.
Yeah. You know what? I'm glad it's there. I did some of the new. Really, because I did some of the new tier 6 ritual sites. I got some myth crests.
Yeah.
I got some field accolades.
Brilliant. What are you going to do with those?
I bought a hero ring and it's rubbish. Literally gave me the worst stats. So I'm going to switch up my strategy to, again, just hop into really high keys and roll for loot. And and then I went to Nagtal, and that was sorely disappointing after the mob.
Why was it so disappointing?
After the mob fest, that was the PTR.
Yeah.
It was busy. It was it was threatening. It was really I liked it. It felt like a bit of a challenge. But now it's empty because everyone decimates the mobs, even on heroic tier. Again, I guess that we talked about this a bit yesterday on the stream, but it feels like it is for alts, and that's okay.
It feels like it's for alts, but at the same time, because I went in there with my main and I did all the story quests and stuff, and you know what? There's actually some quite good world building and stuff in there. There's a little intriguing thing of what is this planet and why were the Legion using it and stuff like that. Like the Omnium Folio quests as well, which were really great actually if you're reading the quest text and stuff.
You know what? They are good.
Yeah.
I did them on the PTR, so I kind of blasted through them.
I did all that shit with my main. I was like, well, there's nothing for me here, like heroic mode or not. And so I thought, well, I bet it's much better for an alt. So I went in with a leveling alt, because if I want field accolades, I'm going to do ritual sites, right?
Yeah.
So you can bop those. That's the best way to get, especially now with tier 6 as well. So I went in with an alt that I've been leveling, like an 84 alt. And I ran around, and okay, it's not as fast for leveling as doing a dungeon or whatever, but it's a nice change of pace, and you're getting field accolades at the same time. The gear you're getting is better than you're getting in leveling dungeons, so it felt worthwhile. And I was like, oh, actually, yeah, this is what Nagtal is for. It's for leveling alts. But then after 20 minutes, I'd run out of quests. I'd run out of world quests, and I was done.
Yeah.
And I literally, there was the map was literally empty. There was nothing to do. Which, okay, fair enough. You don't want to overwhelm people, but that was my leveling journey over on that alt in Nagtal, right?
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because I was having so much fun blasting stationary mushrooms that didn't fight back. I did that quest 4 times. It's like, yo, can you just kill some stationary mushrooms that don't fight back? And I'm like, there's some pretty big monsters in this zone. There's ethereals, the Harananana, whatever they're called, the baddest ethereals in the entire world. And thank goodness didn't join in the fight on Koresh, otherwise we could have been in trouble because they're so badass. They were doing something else that day, washing their hair. Yeah, exactly. And they were like, can you just, don't worry about them. Don't worry about the world boss. Just blast these stationary mushrooms that don't fight back and aren't doing anything. I was like, yeah, cool. I did that 4 times. And it was fine. Yeah. And I did a bit of Spider-Manning on the mushrooms, which is actually quite fun. but I know everyone's going to hate.
Yeah, the mushrooms are rubbish.
Yeah.
The mushrooms are just...
Yeah, but don't worry, Evertel.
I won't.
Hang on. No, I did do some raiding as well.
Yeah.
Last night.
How did that go?
Well, you know how everyone's saying that the new raid is incredibly easy?
Yes.
Well, we went in there with Heroic and absolutely smashed it, like in two pulls. And then we went in Mythic, and Evie, we did not kill it.
Oh.
We got to like 30%.
That's not bad.
I know, man. Like
on Mythic?
Our raid are great, but they're not very good at just leaving stuff on literally a mark.
Oh.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Like, so, but do you know what my biggest disappointment about the entire raid was? Because it's a one boss raid, man. What do you want? It's like 0.7. You don't want it to be like a 5-week fucking epic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, we went in there and I was really excited. We were like, okay, guys, welcome to Flex raiding. Welcome to Flex Mythic. Here we go. But you know what? We had 20 fucking people in our group.
Yeah.
It was a 20 group. It's a 29 group.
Oh.
So it was like, this is just
you
like...
you should have just booted someone.
Well, we were going to.
And
so we, like, for 2 hours, there were only 20. There were 20 of us. And we're like, well, this is great. This is fantastic. But it would be nice to have seen the Flex stuff a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
And luckily, someone joined, like, after 2 hours. And then we had 21. So
okay,
I
there
can
we go.
now
Phew,
say...
thank
now
goodness.
say that I've tested the Flex Mythic rating.
Great.
Because I was like, I can't say that I've tested the Flex Mythic rating at this point. There's 20 of us exactly right here.
Perfection. Good. I'm glad.
But it's good. I like it. It's fine. It's good. I know it's like lots of people are saying it's very easy, and people are like spamming it so that they can get all the really good gear, because you can re-roll as many times as you want on that shit.
Yeah.
If you've got 10 re-rolls, which I really wish I'd known, then you can use them all.
Yeah.
Like,
and get your spore forged gear.
Yeah, and then turn that into tier gear.
Yep,
oh,
catalyze
excellent
that
tier
stuff.
news as well in 12.1. My God, such good. Oh my God, there's some such good catalyst news.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. And don't worry, if you think 12.0.7 is boring so far, then don't forget that in just 2 more weeks, well, you got Val, which is the not so good new zone.
Oh yeah,
in my
the
experience.
icy one.
Yeah, the icy one. That you got that launching next week, and then the week after that, you've got the big story quest, the big story quest chapter with Zul'Jan. And I don't want to spoil anything about what happens in that story quest, Evertel. But, you know, you go on a little adventure with Zul'Jan, and he's... Well, I don't want to spoil it, but he's looking for something. I don't want to spoil what he's looking for. And there are some really interesting pointers as to where the story might be going, but I'm not going to spoil that. Don't worry.
You know, we worked so hard to be like, we're not, you know, big spoilers for the story. And then this announcement came out and it's like, whoa, this is what happens.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh,
yeah. So,
yeah,
Zul'Jan, he's run off. He's trying to get Ula'tek, who's a big snake person, who is revealed in the questing in a couple of weeks, and was revealed obviously months ago if you watch this channel. And we're going. Fuck it. That's the end of 12.07. You'll be thankful to hear.
There you go.
We are now going to talk non-stop 12.1. Curse of the Fangs of Ula'tek. Now, I reacted to this live on stream yesterday when the news hit, at literally the exact time we thought it was going to.
Yeah.
So it's just been doing this for a long time, haven't we? You know, we've just been doing this game for a long ass time.
Yeah.
Now, before we get into like the articles and the blue posts and things like that, just from like the initial announcement, what do you think of the patch?
It feels good to me. It made me excited. It made me smile. It made me go, oh yeah, heck yeah, it did.
Put that screen up.
I was delighted to see it. Really, it felt very welcome. It felt very soon after 12.0.7, but I'm glad it's here. There's some really good stuff in there. There's some things that I'm confused by, namely the changes to the world bosses being basically single boss raids, instanced raids, like the instanced world bosses. An instanced world boss, therefore not really a world boss.
Getting a bit specific there. What about your overall kind of...
Oh, the vibe is great. The vibe is actually doing it for me. I didn't think I wanted to go underground into an enclosed space, but going into like a green, venomous like kind of temple zone looks super cool.
Dude,
Yeah.
it is so green.
It's
there is
so
green,
green.
all over. Like honestly, like when I went to make the thumbnail for this podcast last night, so I could kind of put it on there and schedule it and stuff like that. And it was so funny because I made it and I used this image like that I took from the trailer and stuff, which is a lot like their image that they've used. And I put there's nothing on the Blizz press release site apart from the logo so far. So I put the logo on there, and I put like, you know, some text on there, and I went to add it to our podcast playlist, and it was so funny because like our playlist is really funny when you schedule and you add a new video onto our playlist on that one, for some reason it goes right to the bottom of the playlist. Okay, so I have to like manually move it up to the top, but that meant I was scrolling and dragging it past all of our other thumbnails for like forever, but particularly as we were getting into like the last year, it's just purple and blue, and like, you know, and just dragging this very, very green and purple, but like different type of purple.
Of course.
Like it's not like a cosmic purple. It's not like a voidy purple. It's like a refreshers bar purple. In fact, this green and blue like color scheme they got going on with Ula'tek there is very refreshers bar. We go, you know, after school on a Friday in the 80s and 90s, we get taken to Elam Penn's shop across the road from Oystermouth School, and we'd be given 10 pence each to spend on sweets, because sweets only cost 1p each then, except the refreshers bar was 5 pence.
Wow.
And you know, they were that like British school children of a certain age, you can't look at Ula'tek without thinking, oh, it's a refreshers bar.
Wow.
Very nice.
That reference is beyond me, but you know what?
Fizzy yumness on my tongue. Very nice.
Nice.
I like just so green, and it's going to be so green for so long.
I'm ready for it to be green.
Yeah, me too.
I'm ready for some green.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not like a fell green. It is this kind of very sickly, poisonous
nasty,
green.
acidic.
And you know what? I think this is like a guaranteed hit, because if there's one thing gamers love, it's underwater swimming levels. But if there's another thing that gamers love, it's poison. They fucking love it. If you want gamers to love your game, just put big, big pools of poison everywhere. A sea of poison. Everyone's favorite Elden Ring zone, the Scarlet Rot zone. Put that in there. Just get some poison in there. Get some, it's gamers' delight. We're going to have people subbing from other games just because they heard there was loads of poison in this game. They're going, there's snakes and poison. Is it a really annoying ticking poison that just gets me everywhere I go? And you're gonna be, yes, gamers, come on in. Come and join the fun. No, you don't need Guild Wars 3 anymore. Come on in.
There's something like kind of pleasingly old school about this announcement. It just made me feel good. Some things made me feel really good. Some things made me go,
Can we be real? Because like we are going to touch on the old school feels of this quite a lot, and I think part of that is because it's, you know, trolls, man, and I love me a troll raid, and absolutely. I'm very biased, okay, because I love a troll raid. I think like troll patches are the best patches, even though I don't play a troll, because I find the animations a bit annoying to play, but I love them. They're awesome, and like some of my favorite WoW stuff is troll stuff. It just feels old school, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It feels Indiana Jonesy. It feels like classic fantasy.
Yeah.
It feels like, and Blizz clearly really leaning into this, because can I be real for just a moment? That model of Ula'tek there, like the main baddie of the patch, the final boss of the raid, it's goofy and janky as fuck, isn't it? There's like 3 polygons in that model. What's going on?
I know.
That's a proper fucking TBC Wrath troll fucking boss right there.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like they made a much cooler model, and then someone was like, I thought we were going old school. Take away like 2/3 of those polygons, dudes. Let's go. Let's do this properly, right?
Yeah.
It's some janky, goofy looking shit. And all the snack people are goofy and janky looking as well.
Oh, they really are. Oh, especially the Delph boss. The new Delph boss.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the new Delve Nemesis, you mean?
Yeah, we got to talk about this guy.
Have you noticed anything about the new Delve Nemesis? Have you noticed anything about the new Delve Nemesis's design?
Yeah, his model is like a funny, chunky snake guy.
Yeah, but what's he wearing?
With a hilarious little grin.
What's he wearing?
I haven't checked what is he wearing?
Well, let me just bring him up if I can find him here.
Okay.
Because I have been on the PTR that has since launched as well.
Yes.
And you know, I have had a look through the raid boss list isn't up yet. But the dungeon boss list is up.
Okay.
And, you know, the final boss of the new dungeon is exactly who I predicted it was going to be on stream.
Okay.
And I was poo-pooed by many people in my stream. So I was really keen to get on it. And I went on it. It was the first thing I looked at, actually, before even tier sets or anything like that. And can I give a spoiler right now for PTR?
Yeah, yes,
I mean, you
can.
probably worked it out,
Close
right?
your ears if you don't want to hear a spoiler.
The final boss of the dungeon is Zul'Jan. And if you look at, I can't find it on the video right now, but if you look on the, if you look at the Delve Nemesis, he is goofy looking.
Yeah.
And he is snake looking.
Yeah.
But he does also seem to be wearing quite a bit of purple, if
Oh,
I
is
remember.
he?
Now, maybe I've misremembered this because I just thought of it.
Yeah.
But like,
why don't you just look up Nemesis, Stealth Nemesis?
yeah, sure. Because I've got all these tabs open. Hang on. Why don't you look up Delve
Well, because I've
Nemesis?
got my screen up right now. But yeah, I liked the look of him. He had a little like
very goofy looking.
he had a little like a goofy smiley face, a chunky snack.
Yeah.
Now, one thing we're not getting is playable snake people.
Yeah.
Sadly.
No, there's no image for it anywhere.
Okay,
No
you
one's-
pull
no
up
one's
your
been checked.
you
So
pull
I
up
should
your
have carried on looking
screen.
at the video
No,
like
you
I was
you
looking.
pull up your screen
Okay,
and I'll go
okay,
find
hang
it.
on, one sec.
We'll get him up
Yeah,
there.
one minute. Hang on. All right.
There we are.
Okay, let me pull up my screen. There we are.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm having real trouble finding it. I don't really want
Oh.
to sit here scrolling through a
Yeah,
video.
that's all right. Well, you keep talking then.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. That's it. That's the whole point, really. He just looks like he might be Zul'Jan to me, unless I've.
Zul'Jan.
Yeah.
I see.
Didn't you get that when I was saying like how dressed in purple he was?
Well, I
and
wanted
stuff?
you to say it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
For
So,
anyone who
like
didn't.
he's dressed in purple, and he is like he is very goofy looking, almost like he used to be. There you go. Look. You don't. Maybe not. Then actually, looking at it now, I don't think so much actually. But to me, well, he's got. Yeah. Okay. Fine. He's got purple hair.
Pull this
Zul'Jan's
screen
got
up.
purple hair, hasn't he? No, he's got green hair or purple hair. I can't even remember now. Oh well, do you know what? It must have been like a fucking like fever dream
You know
that I
what?
had.
It's possible. It's possible. I like your thinking though.
Yeah,
I enjoy your thought process.
You don't think because
journey to
because
take.
obviously like the story of the dungeon is set before the raid, right?
Yes.
You know, because if we're dealing with Zul'Jan, and here's the question: is Zul'Jan going to turn into a big snack person and become the nemesis, or is he going to be killed by us? Or well, he will be if he's a nemesis, but you know what I mean. Or is it going to be one of those like beat some sense into them kind of thing?
Yes. I think it's definitely going to be one of those.
Yeah, well, it's definitely one of them. I'm asking you which one.
I didn't finish my sentence.
Okay.
I think it's definitely going to be one of those. And now here's the rest of the sentence. Beat them senseless.
Oh,
Beat them
okay.
sense into them situations.
Okay, great.
That's the sentence.
Oh,
trying to
I tell
say.
you what, yeah, people have pointed out in the chat because
wow.
Keyboard Turner doing some amazing work.
There's the actual
proper
data mining.
not just looking
The
at the tier
proper
stats,
data mining.
that are already there. There's some great data mining from.
wow.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes,
wow.
all working out.
Yeah, so they're kind of Naga.
Oh, here he is.
Snaky.
Yeah, no, here he is.
Let's
Okay.
see.
Do you want me to show you the one that I was thinking of?
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for
you'll
this
stop
one?
laughing at me now. That's Zul'Jan, right?
Oh, it is.
That's Zul'Jan as a snake, right?
It is. Now,
Yeah.
that's just going to be temporary. Like that's not, he's gonna.
I mean, it could just be a
take
spell.
up
Yeah.
right. He's gonna take up the power of Ula'tek. He's gonna wield it, and we're gonna be like, no, bad.
Yeah.
And then we'll beat it out of him.
So
and then
even now you've seen him as a snake.
Yeah.
Even now you've seen this.
That's
you still
adorable.
You still don't think we're going to kill him?
Why can't I be a snake?
Do you know what? I dare say you will have that chance at some point.
I would love to be a snake because it's basically the closest thing we're going to get to Naga.
Okay, actual best case scenario here. He's like, it is one of those beat some sense into him fights.
Yeah.
And like he becomes a goodie again and he's back on our side. He proves himself, right? And he redeems himself through his actions.
Yes.
but he's still a snake.
Oh.
Like, we don't cure him of the snake shit.
Yeah.
Like, he's still a snake.
Like, someone's
but
got to...
he's just a snake now.
Someone's
right?
got to turn into the Illithid, right?
And
Someone in your party is going to have
exactly.
to, you know...
And we have, like, these voice lines with him and stuff, and we're like, hey, how do you feel about being a snake? And he's like, well, it kind of sucks, but it's kind of my own fault. And actually, I deserve it. And actually, it serves as a reminder to myself of what a dick I've been and how I must strive to do better.
Maybe.
And also, I can't, I don't have feet now, and that kind of sucks.
Just 1 foot.
Yeah. And Keyboard Cern's got some great stuff, which we'll go through in a bit, probably, actually.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Shall we go through what is actually coming?
Within this announcement before we get into some the weeds of it? Yeah. So obviously we've got the brand new zone, which is the Coiled Isle.
One niggle. I do not like the name Coiled Isle.
Sucks,
I think it's Coiled Isle is like the word.
The Isle of Fangs was right there.
Exactly. Coiled Isle.
It'll always be the Isle of Fangs to me, Evie.
Is a fumble.
These fucking zoomers, they can come along calling it the Coiled Isle as much as they like, but the real ones know what it's actually called.
Yeah.
It'll always be the Isle of Fangs.
Yes.
The Cursed Fangs.
Yes, but it does look the actual zone, the area looks super cool. I love like the mist over everything. I like how menacing and poisonous it is. Kind of like stomach turningly green. That is a really nice change from purple.
Now we have explored the outside of this island quite a lot, just in game, not even on Alpha or PTR or anything like that, because you can do that with Farsight. Thank you, shaman, and it's a substantial area outside. Once you get around the back, there's like loads of it in the back. But one of the interesting things about the zone, as they describe it, is that actually quite a lot of it, I wonder how much, I mean, optimistically say like a quarter or a third or something, is inside the big mountain. So there's kind of like almost like a Atal'Utek thing going on in a way, in that like there is outside zone, but there's inside zone as well with like twisty corridors. But that's actually part of the zone and the events and stuff.
Yes, and I never thought I would say this, but like it feels good to be going back inside. Like, I just kind of want to go inside again. I've had all these beautiful exteriors. I've had all these like wonderful outside experiences. Outside in like the void, outside in Quel'Thalas, like, and now I'm like, I'm ready to go back inside for a little bit,
like, for some cool fucking Indiana Jones shit.
I want to delve right into the.
You be delving.
Oh yeah.
You be in that Ring of Glory.
Yep.
Like, well, actually, ironically, the Ring of Glory is actually the outside delve.
Yeah.
But that's boo, just kind of hovering around the outside of the Ring of Glory when really all you want to be doing is digging deep. It's right there.
Yep.
You almost taste it.
Yep. Yes.
So yeah, I find that's kind of interesting. And the way they describe like the inside of the mountain is they call it like the Vault of Ula'tek, don't they, or something?
Yes.
It's the vault of something. Vaults of Atal'Utek.
Yeah.
And the way they describe it in the film, it sounds a bit like you might be going through a portal to get there. It feels like it might be kind of like its own thing, and I might be wrong, and I'll be very happy to be wrong, honestly. But like, it feels just there's something about the way they were talking about it. Maybe chat can give us their opinions on this as well. There's just something about the way they were talking about it that made it seem like it was kind of like semi-instanced, and that you'd go there and you'd go like get a loading screen, and it wouldn't be like that beautiful seamless Atal'Utek thing where you kind of fly through it, or that beautiful War Within thing where you're kind of like
really
going down through those zones.
I didn't get that
and
impression. I think it's going to be pretty seamless.
That's brilliant. I'm going to trust your instinct on this.
Yeah.
Because that always proves to be so right. Like that bet we had about housing that I just got an answer from Jesse Kalenchik as well. We'll get to that when we get the housing. We'll get to that when we get the housing.
Yeah.
But I think that's just a really cool, neat concept that a lot of this zone is outside, a lot of this zone is like in the fucking mountain.
Yes.
And I think that's really cool. I think that's awesome.
Yes.
What have we got to look forward to, in terms of content on this island, Evie?
How did you feel when you heard these words? Plunge into the vaults of Atal'Utek, primed for challenging group content and rotating public events. Taking part in these public events will ultimately build up to a boss fight. How did you feel?
Do you know what? I apologize to people who are only listening to this right now, but I wish to show you how that made me feel through the medium of interpretive dance.
Okay. It's gonna.
You say the thing again, and I'll react to it. Because first of all, the dance starts. Sorry.
Yeah.
The dance starts, and I'm very excited about the patch, right? And then you be like Ian and tell me about it.
Ian's here. Plunge into the vaults of Atal'Utek, primed for challenging group content and rotating public events. Taking part in these public events will ultimately build up to a boss fight. I was like, wait, I've been doing that. That's exactly what I've been doing that all day long. And then they showed the tree. And they're like, oh, and you'll have a tree. And I was like, no, he's already on the floor. He's already on the ground. I know. It's like, wait. You can't open with
melted. When they said that, I melted. And look, here's the thing, right? Yeah, you want fun shit to do in the zone. You want fun shit to do in the zone. And of course, there's going to be events and stuff like that. And do you remember when we didn't have events and stuff in the zone?
I know.
It sucked. It was really bad. But there's just something about... I don't want to say cut and paste, okay? Because it's not cut and paste. But... Look at this out of proportion emotional reaction that literally everyone is having to it.
Like,
and that should tell you why it's a bad, it's just, I wish they could have sold it a bit differently.
I know. There's no
Rather
way.
than just say it like it's the same thing.
Yeah, there's no way
just
to do it.
try and make it sound different.
There's no way to do it, though, because that's exactly what it is. It is exactly what we have just been doing and what we're doing in this patch. And you know what? That's fine because there's so much more going on, right?
Artemir says, he's skipping a meeting for this. No, this is your meeting, Artemir.
Yes.
You're here right now.
Yes.
Glad you could make it. You don't have to turn your camera. It's fine.
Just on voice for this one, guys. So, okay. Fine. While in the zone, players will have access to a custom talent tree.
Okay, wait. Before we get on the talent tree, I have to tell you, you missed out the best thing about this rotating event.
Yeah.
Okay, because it goes from place to place, and you get elites.
Nice.
Like spawning in the big poison pits.
Yes.
Okay, and so you kill a bunch of mobs. You do little challenges and stuff, probably. Like, some of you will be like, go and kick footballs into a goal. Go and pull flowers. You get to kill some mobs. Well done. Congratulations. And then the boss spawns, and then you go and kill the boss. But you missed out. I can't believe you missed out the huge innovation.
Yeah.
The huge innovation in this otherwise quite stock formula at this stage. Once you've killed one of those bosses... For a little while, you can fish in the pool where they were.
Cursed fishing.
Cursed being the operative word. Like, why do I care about that? That's not a main patch feature. They're like, okay, guys. So you kill the bosses, right? You kill the bosses, okay? And but, sit down. Because once you kill the bosses, you can fish there for a little bit.
But
that's a main patch feature. It's getting its own image.
And
on the blue post, it's getting its own fucking section in the blue post.
Look how cool that guy is. Look at this absolutely savage Tortolan.
Yeah, he is sick actually.
He's the reason I will do cursed fishing.
Now you might think his hat is clipping through his spiky head there, but he's just so badass.
Yeah,
He's fixed it to his head on the spiky clip.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyway, so that's, look, I'm sure it's going to be good. Like, like the zone looks really fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's cool that there's stuff happening on the outside and the inside and all that. It's, and like, I accept that my emotional reaction is out of proportion. If you think this is out of proportion, wait until you hear about the Mythic Plus rotation.
But
I am not the only one having this emotional reaction.
Yeah.
And I feel like players' emotional reactions like this are something that Blizz should be able to anticipate.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's like, if the content is going to be different, tell me. Because right now, and the way you've described it, doesn't sound that different. And I'm not even saying that's a bad thing, but just try and make it sound different.
Yeah.
Make it sound like it's not the same thing I've been doing for 3 expansions.
Yes, and yeah, you're right. There will be a purple triangle quest marker over the cursed fishing guy. But no, he's going to be so
Forever until the day I die. There will be a purple quest marker over the cursed fishing guy.
Okay, wait, we need another purple triangle just to throw in there to linger in people's minds. But this time we're going to put one. It's like literally going to be right next to the content.
And also, it helped bury, like, talking about all this shit, it helped bury the leads for some really interesting sounding stuff as well.
But I guess they just got it out of the way. They're like, listen, this is the form, this is the shape of the thing. Well, it will be familiar to you.
Yeah, I think that's a great way of presenting stuff. I think it should definitely be the other way around, where the interesting stuff's at the front. But don't worry, Evie, because I know you're feeling a bit underwhelmed and you're feeling a little bit off-put by the rotating world events that culminate in a boss, even if you can fish there afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
But don't worry, because we're about to pick this announcement right back up, because also there's a talent tree.
Hey! This one has more than one node. It kind of looks like a snake. It's a snake! It's a cobra!
Fuck, it is.
It's a cobra!
You never had a talent tree in the shape of a cobra before?
Yeah.
Well, don't know what you're complaining about.
This one is a snake. The one we have right now is a straight line, which is basically a snake.
Well, actually, I guess every talent tree is kind of in the shape of a snake.
Yeah.
Okay, I take it back.
Come on.
Look, again and again, I've got nothing against this, especially because of how good the Omnium folio is. Oh my god.
Oh, I mean...
That talent tree has changed the way I play the game. You know?
Yeah.
Which one did you go for?
Orbs.
Yeah, do you know why? Because that's the only one that has a fucking graphic.
I didn't. Oh.
The light one has no visual feedback at all. It's literally you have to, like, the only way you know it's doing anything is if you literally check your DPS meter after a fight. Yeah. And I did, because I wanted to see which one was better. Like last night, we were kind of like doing lots of fighting, obviously in our raid, and I did some pulls with the orbs up, and I did some pulls with the light flame up.
Yeah.
And the orbs contribute. I know it's only the first rune, right? And they get better, but the orbs contributed to sub 0% of my healing.
That's nice.
And sub 0% of my damage.
Oh, okay.
So literally 0.0 something with them. And I was like, I guess I'm switching to the light. Everyone says that one's better. And that one was marginally better, but still sub 0% of my healing and damage.
There you go.
So just fucking game changer. And if this talent tree is as significant, then I think we are in for a treat.
Well, I think literally one of the first nodes is the poison doesn't really bother you anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, right? But so okay, look. Do you know what? I think because obviously there's some very strong reactions to this online, as you might imagine.
Yeah.
And again, perhaps disproportionate emotional reaction from the player base, but not an unpredictable disproportionate emotional reaction. And I wouldn't even blame them, because I have the same emotional reaction.
Exactly.
I think if we think about it on its own terms, yeah, it's fun to have a thing that you're working towards, right, throughout the patch. And
exactly, and there has to be a structure to it,
that you're leveling up and that you're gearing up. And I've often said that I think I would like to play with the idea, just experiment one time, of having some extra literal fucking levels to level, as in we're 90, maybe it can go up to 92 or 95 or something, in a patch, just so we have something to be working through in a major patch. And this is kind of like a version of that in a way, right? And I hate it when people are like, oh, more borrowed power. You said there would be no more borrowed power. Actually, a lot of comments using the exact same words to say that. Blizz said they were done with borrow power, yet here it is, which makes me think a YouTuber has said it in a reaction, which they're kind of copying. But it's I don't want to be that guy, but I am that guy, alas, and I have to live with it. You do want borrowed power in a patch. You don't want Blizz to abandon borrowed power, because gear is borrowed power.
Yeah, exactly.
You want gear, don't you?
Yeah.
You want tier set bonuses. Remember when we didn't have tier set bonuses? Do you remember how shit that was? You remember Shadowlands? You remember not tier set bonuses?
I remember.
You want that shadow power. You want that borrowed power, okay?
Yeah.
You want it. And this is, you could make an argument, and you'd be right if you made this argument, that a talent tree like this, which is specific to the zone or the expansion, Blizz are getting very good at reusing locations and zones now in other expansions. This is arguably less borrowed power than season 2 gear. Because season 2 gear and tier sets you get in season 2 just like this, but then you replace it in season 3. You won't replace this.
No.
This will always be here.
Yeah, it's just,
whenever you go to the Isle of Fangs.
It's just power with some flavor.
Or even the coiled isle, right?
Yeah.
Like, it'll always be there. So it is like a permanent upgrade when you're in this zone, and it's literally less borrowed power than tier sets. It's less borrowed power than the gear you're going to get that season. With that said, I understand the emotional reaction.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I tell you what, it's not even the talent tree itself which is giving me that reaction. It's the cost. 1 green thing. And you know what that 1 green thing cost makes me think?
What?
That you get 1 a week. You know? Like, it makes me feel like...
Well, of course it's going to be time gated, right?
Well, yeah, but like, I mean, everything's time gated to a certain... And again, that's another thing. People are like,
exactly.
time gating. But it's like, well, yeah, everything is time gated to a certain degree, but there's good and bad ways of doing it. And you know a bad way of doing it? Getting 1 of these tokens per week.
Yeah.
And like upgrading 1 per week.
Because that's a lot of weeks.
Well, because
right there.
but it's also completely passive.
Yeah.
Like, you don't feel like you're earning it; you're just waiting for it, right? You know, like it's like it's not like. I honestly think it would be better if there was like a grindable artifact power element to this talent tree, rather than just getting given a token every week that you then spend and you've done nothing, you feel no sense of achievement. That's okay in a 0.7 patch where it is just a content nerf, right? But as like this is one of your power progressions for the patch, the major patch, you want to, as a player, feel like you're earning a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So
I got you.
like just being given it every week like you do with the Omnium Folio, yeah, fine. You have to go and do a ritual site. Yeah, you have to go and like 1 week you have to go and do a delve or whatever. Yeah. But like you are basically just getting given it. Like, I think there might be room here for a little bit of an AP style grind.
Could be fun.
Please don't hate me.
I mean,
I know
20%
of you will be like, yeah, I actually think you're right, Talia, and the rest of you will be like, hang him, literally just murder. The rest of you are like fucking Andor in season 1, shooting the guy. I'm like, I think there's like room for an AP.
Yeah. I think there's right, like say you could maybe earn the equivalent of 2 or 3 of these nodes per week or something.
Yeah.
But it's up to you to kind of incrementally work up to that.
Well, it's got to be more than 1 a week because look how many nodes there are.
Well, no,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Like,
there are loads of them. There are tons of them. I get what you're saying. It's, you know, it's effectively the same thing, but just the way you acquire it, it feels different in that rather than getting 1 item, 1 green thing, you get a, you know, incremental power.
I think having a grind where you can achieve something is good actually.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, obviously in this day and age it would be account wide as well, so that'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
But like, you know, those of you who only listen to our podcast and don't watch our videos or our streams or anything, you will know that I laugh a lot at ritual sites because I think they're dumb and I haven't really done any. I don't really see the point. But that's not to say I don't want them in the game. You know, they're just not for me. But in the last week, I got a character to max level and I wanted to just like gear them up in hero gear. And I literally went out there and I spammed the ritual site that was up probably about 50 times, like got all the field accolades that I needed, and I loved it. I loved doing that. I loved that it was up to me. I loved that I could get as many field accolades as I saw fit.
Well, I'm
like
happy
I wasn't
for you.
capped. I wasn't like, oh, have you done the thing you need to do to earn your 1 field accolade this week, which you can spend as you see fit, and everyone basically gets it. No, I was like, I need thousands of field accolades right now. So I'm going to go out and get them. No one can stop me. It's going to take me a long time. It's going to be hard.
Yeah.
But I did it, and it actually felt really good.
Yeah.
Because it's something that doesn't really exist in the game much anymore.
You know what? That's a good point, actually.
You know?
A kind of endless grind, should you want it or need it.
Well, it
right?
gives you a sense of control. It gives you a sense of, what's the word I'm looking for? Not passiveness of you know, being in control of you know, like,
agency.
Thank you, agency. It gives you a sense of agency in that, you know, you see a thing you need. You don't have to, like, there's no lockout you're waiting for. There's no cap on you doing it. You just go out and get it. Like how Torghast just got 1,000,000% better when they didn't cap how much, like, legendary dust or whatever it was you could get every week. And you're just like, oh shit, I can now run this 50 times in a week if I want to.
Right?
Yeah, and I'm gonna run it 50 times this week. and then I'm never going to run it again. But that's actually a much more enjoyable experience than being forced to run it twice per week forever.
I got you.
You know,
I got you.
It's agency. And I feel like with these talent trees, certainly what the Omnium folio lacks is agency, because you're just like, you're waiting for the week, and when the week comes, you get a bit more powerful, and the next week comes, you get a bit more powerful, and it would be nice if they were just like, just grind the shit out of it, man.
Yeah.
You know, like they did with Dragon Riding when Dragonflight launched. They were like, no, you can max out Dragon Riding day one.
Yeah.
Just go fly around getting the shit.
Just go for it. Yeah.
Like, it felt awesome. It felt amazing, and it felt revolutionary, because WoW hadn't been doing that, and we do seem to be getting back into this, like, just gotta wait for it now.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there. I think there definitely is space for that kind of grind, that kind of mindset, without it, you know, because they're all about like, hey, we want to make this accessible. We want to make it easy for you people who are busy playing other games, as if you play other games, and living your lives, what lives? Like, they're like, you know, we want to like kind of streamline processes, but I think in doing that, they've almost removed like the grittiness of the grind, right? Yeah. So I get what you're saying there. I think there might be room for that.
Yeah, I think so too. So people obviously having very strong emotional reactions to this altar of corrosion. But I guess we'll have to wait and see how it hits in testing and stuff like that. Okay, so here's the rare elites that spawn throughout the
layers.
The layers. Now this is the feature, you know, which is okay. So it's not an major expansion feature, but it's a major patch feature, and you're like, it's a bit like that feeling I got from Torghast when they announced it, from Warfronts when they announced it. It's that feature where you're like, oh, I don't understand.
Yeah,
that's the kind of thing I'm going to really need to see happening. I love that it's a new idea. They should definitely have led with this. You know, because it's new. It's a new concept. It's a new idea. And you're like, oh, here's the new thing that the zone is doing, right?
Yeah.
So can you explain what you understand about this to us, Evie?
So layers are, I think they kind of maybe shot themselves in the feet. A bit,
in the fins. In the scales.
Yeah. By describing these as world bosses, or framing them as like evolved world bosses, because the concept of a world boss is it is in the world and it is out there, and you know, but like so these are, they say, an evolution on world bosses in instances that are kind of around, and but they have scaling difficulty. So they go from
everything's got scales. This fucking patch, mate. That's my second scale joke in 2 sentences, by the way.
We've got a good weekly reset skit, kind of, that we can...
Oh, do we?
Yeah. Just something to do with, like, scaling. And joke about scaling.
Awesome, brilliant,
yeah. Done. Good, it's done. So they are they're kind of like delve locations, but with a big world boss in it that scales all the way up to Mythic. Flexible Mythic, mind you, because that's how we roll now. We're flexible. 15 to 25 players, and that's it.
Yeah.
They're kind of scaling difficulty world bosses and instances.
Now,
they're called layers.
If all this is like standard world bosses, but like instanced off, I don't like it. If you'd told me, and this is not how it works by all accounts, like looking at the UI, this is not how it works. A really modern MMO idea, and what I think Guild Wars 3 is going to lean very heavily into, is like auto drop-in groups. I think Guild Wars 3 is going to be very much like you are out in the world, auto grouping, auto drop-in to like instances, just, right? Like little mini dungeons and like events and stuff like that.
Can get in.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're going to lean really heavily into like the auto drop-in of groups and stuff like that. And if you told me that's what they were doing here, where you enter this kind of like space and, you know, you drop into a group and maybe there's just like hordes of trash coming at you until the group is formed, and then the boss kind of like that would sound really cool and fresh and modern, and like that's an interesting concept. And but I don't think that is what it's going to be. I think it's going to be group finder. I think you're going to have to join, and it will be kind of like auto find on the group finder, like world bosses are now, you know. But then you'll go in, and if it is literally just to fix lag, then I don't like it. If they use the opportunity to make these different, so the fact that it scales up to Mythic automatically makes it feel a bit different.
Yeah.
You know, if there are different difficulty
You
levels,
might do-
are there going to be proper mechanics? Like,
Yeah.
not raid boss level mechanics,
No.
obviously. But you
But
know,
not world boss mechanics either.
if I join a mythic world boss,
Yeah.
like, can I expect that we will need there to be healers in that group, that we will need there to be tanks in that group, that
Yeah.
I will need to
Yeah,
know
yeah.
something about the mythic fight that I'm stepping into, otherwise I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna die.
On the scale
know?
of like world boss and raid boss, where does this sit? Right.
And that's a really fine line. And I don't know what the answer is, because, like, to a certain extent, content like this is super annoying if it's got too many mechanics and
Yeah,
too much
exactly,
to
because
know.
I just want to, like you
do
say,
wanna
I
kind
want
of
to
breeze
fly
it.
in. I
Yeah.
want to go. I want to do it sometimes. But for people who want a challenge,
And if you are introducing a mythic difficulty, I think
Yeah.
there is an expectation there that's like, okay, well, you might not survive if you don't know what you're doing here,
Mm-hmm,
or if you're not geared enough, and I hope it's not just a case of, are you geared enough?
No.
Can you survive this damage?
Yeah.
Like, can you chip away at this health? I hope it is a thing of like, oh, mythic.
there's some mechanics.
At the very least, it's like you have to know to all run off of the floor when the boss starts flashing red because the floor's about to disappear.
Yeah.
Like, just something
Yeah.
like that,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You know? Like the Star Dragon in Miss Pandaria in like Throne of Thunder, which I think the Star Dragon is like the perfect LFR boss, like the best LFR boss ever made. It's got like one mechanic where if you don't know it, you will all die. Like, that motherfucker starts flashing, that floor is about to disappear. You know? Like, if you don't know that, you will die.
Yeah.
And it's literally just a knowledge thing. And it's like, okay, it's a very easy mechanic. You just get off the floor before it disappears. But if you don't know, you are going to die. And
Yeah.
like the amount of times you see just like back in Mist, you saw just whole LFR groups just plunging to their death. It's like, okay, now I know, you know?
Yeah.
But like, and I think that's perfect for LFR, like one mechanic that you need to know that will kill you.
Yeah.
And it's super easy to deal with, but you have to know it.
You have to know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're not like chipping away for like 10, 20 pulls.
Yeah.
But you might not necessarily get it in the first one either.
And so Blizz have to find that balance. I'm glad it's them having to do it, not me, because I can just talk shit about it, but I don't
Yeah.
actually have to make it. Where, yeah, there is that thing of like, okay, well, how much are we expecting from our groups in Mythic? Like, how much knowledge? Like, I suspect there will be zero coordination needed, and I think that would be the correct decision. But I think personal knowledge about where you have to stand when this thing happens, like. Oh, you need to stand behind a rock when this shit happens. You need to turn around and not be looking at the boss when they do the big flash, right? Because otherwise you get dazed or something. There's shit like that, like and finding that line between there is some level of challenge there, but also it's not just super fucking annoying and impossible.
Yeah.
Like I don't envy them having to try and balance that. Honestly.
No. So yeah. So it's called The Lair. The Lair will be available for testing in a later PTR build.
Oh, the layer.
The Lair. But then it's
Where-
also
so-
described
where
as
does it say that?
layers. I'm just reading it
Yeah.
on this PTR post. Introducing layers.
Yeah.
Described as layers, but also the lair. I don't know. This could
These
just be.
these.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
multiple,
reading.
yeah.
I'm reading a different
Oh, okay.
post.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be multiple.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah.
So the Ultra Fangs is the new dungeon. 3 bosses. We know, spoiler, but we've already had it in this. We know that Zul'Jan is the boss, the final boss of that.
Nice.
We know that he probably turns into a snake at some point.
Sick.
Hopefully he'll stay as a snake. God, I really hope he stays as a snake.
I could go. I
I'm
could go either way.
so into the idea of him becoming a goodie and being our friend now, and helping us fight against the rest of like the void and the rest of the fucking like thing.
Yeah.
But being a snake now, I just think that would be really cool.
I don't
He's
want
just a snake now.
I don't want to punish him too much.
No, but he would actually like learn to love being a snake.
Oh, okay.
He'd be like, you know what, and like you go and talk to him in Last Titan, and you'd be like, how you feeling about being a snake now? And he's like, you know what, I actually kind of like it. If someone chops my tail off, it grows back. And yeah, there's good shit about it, man. Look how long my tongue is. I just feel like I always
look kinda sick.
I was always at odds with some of my people, and now that's kind of visualized. It's like
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. I think that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I like it. And the Venomous Abyss, and it's so green, it's so shiny, it's so trolly. There was some speculation when we were talking about this,
Yeah.
the raid, sorry, when we were talking about this on stream, that there would be like Titan elements to this, because obviously, okay, so Ula'tek is the baddie. You had some thoughts about Ula'tek.
I did have some thoughts about Ula'tek. I think Ula'tek looks absolutely sick.
Yeah, but like about their motivations and stuff.
Oh yeah. Before, like I you know, oh right, so the way that Ula'tek was described in the WoWcast was like, Ula'tek is a vessel of hatred. I can't say that because that's Diablo. Ula'tek is full of hatred and venom and blah, and you know, Zul'jin,
a powerful creature of hatred, corruption, and venom.
There you go. Has been unleashed by Zul'jan's actions. Okay, a bit of a spoiler. Now the way they're framing.
Can't wait for that story quest in 2 weeks.
I know.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
So you know, the way Ula'tek is framed is like bad, very bad Ula'tek. Obviously, Ula'tek is gonna be a boss, the final boss of the raid. And I think you know, I want to think that we're not just in it to destroy Ula'tek. I think there's more of like a, you know, maybe there's a bit of redemption's wrong word. Like, you know, maybe we set Ula'tek free. Like maybe we need to, you know.
It's pretty pissy that she's down there, honestly, if you think about it.
Yeah. And
they summoned her from the Rift of Aln.
Yeah.
And then she defeated the big Kithix monster for them. And then they were like, oh, she's mean.
Yeah,
we better lock her away with the big Kithix monster.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think might be on something. There is some data mining out there apparently with big spoilers. So, but I haven't read that yet. I haven't had a chance to catch up on that yet. I didn't actually know that was there. So this is your chance, guys, who are aware of the data mining, to judge these predictions, virgin and pure as they are.
Yeah, but don't spoil people in the chat.
Don't spoil in the chat, 'cause I don't want to know.
Don't spoil in chat because we don't want to know.
But yeah, I mean, look, there is someone very, very conspicuous by their absence here, because we know that Ula'tek was locked away with Kithix, the baddie that she was fighting, and there doesn't seem to be any Kithix in this raid. Like, I'm just saying, the final boss is Ula'tek, and that means, you know, is there someone you forgot to ask? Like, I consent, but Kithix is like, did you forget to ask?
So they've listed Venomous Abyss raid testing schedule.
Oh.
And with it, of course, they've listed the bosses.
Okay.
And we have Nexali the Soul Coiler, the Tortolan Explorers.
No!
I'm not fighting Tortolans.
No!
Oh man. Okay. Entombed Sentinels.
Cool.
Nice.
The Unwilling Vessel sounds fucking awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's where I get. So.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Zorak, Vashnik the Malignant, the Twin Fangs.
Don't say the name of the first one right at the very top, because that's a spoiler that I've been really good at not spoiling.
Okay.
Okay.
And the last boss, Ula'tek, is called the Unwilling Vessel.
Is that Ula'tek?
I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 bosses.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay.
So Ula'tek. Ula'tek won't be tested.
No,
so the
no,
Unwilling
of
Vessel.
course not.
The Unwilling Vessel is not Ula'tek.
No.
It's someone else.
Yeah,
but the Unwilling Vessel could be anything. It could be like.
It could be.
It doesn't necessarily need to be like lore important, but equally it could be very lore important. You're absolutely right. Yeah, exactly. Interesting.
Yeah. So my thinking is, you know, my hope is that we don't just go there and just murder Ula'tek. Like, I don't want that to happen, right?
Yeah, I know. So Ula'tek, okay, people asking in chat where we know Ula'tek from. So it's actually a really interesting story. Ula'tek, in the original drawings of the maps, the concept maps for vanilla WoW, like the original concepts, Zulaman is there, Eversong Woods is there, Clodanas is there. And there is this big island off the east coast of Zulaman called the Isle of Fangs. And, you know, Ula'tek is said to be there, who is, at that point, a snake lower.
Yeah.
Now, later on, that obviously never made it to vanilla. Obviously never made it to BC. But then, in the RPG, the Warcraft RPG, which obviously isn't canon, unless they decide it is, like they did with Derek Proudmoore.
Oh, yeah.
Derek Proudmoore or Tandrid Proudmoore? Tandrid, I think it was, from the RPG. And there it went into a bit more detail about Ula'tek. She, you know, she wasn't quite a lower. She was actually summoned in the RPG by the Dark Iron Dwarves to be a partner for Ragnaros.
But, is he lonely?
What? Well, I mean, they were like, we can get you a partner. And we're filling out your dating profile. And we're like, what are you really looking for in a partner? And it's like, snake shit, honestly. Just snake shit, please. That'd be awesome. And so that was kind of the end of it, right? But you know, in Chronicle, we learned that Kithix was buried under Zulaman, which kind of, you know, added an extra element there as well. And then in BFA, there is in the Sethrak zone, or the part of the zone, there is that, you know, that when you release Mithrax, who is also a Black Empire general, and he attacks like the Ziggurat and stuff like that. Well, obviously, the part of the zone where you summon him by mistake in BFA is called the Isle of Fangs, and in the original data, the Mithrax model was called Kithix. So it seems like in BFA they were like, oh well, we cut all the. We're never going to go back to Zulaman. We're never going to do all this stuff. So let's just put it in like Zandalari instead and do that.
Right.
Isle of Fangs, Kithix, let's go.
Okay.
Snake people, you know. And then at some point they obviously got cold feet on that, and they're like, oh, actually, we might go back to Zulaman. Let's change it up. And they forgot about the Isle of Fangs, but they changed Kithix to Mithrax and like all that. So we're back on Kithix now, and Kithix is confirmed to be a thing, like confirming the Chronicle thing in the quest, which comes in a couple of weeks, which no spoilers, but who knows what's going to happen. Okay. And they summoned Ula'tek to defeat him from the Rift of Aln, so she's just like a scared monster, like all the monsters are from the Rift of Aln, right? And she did, and she was like, hey, I beat your guy for you, and they went, oh, you're scary, get in there with him. And so I think your theory that she, you know, she just wants to be let out, honestly,
she does,
could be real.
And I think the unwilling vessel is Zul'Jan.
You reckon?
I think so.
Oh, as a snake man.
I think I think, you know, he's imbued with power against his will.
It
goes too far.
You're probably right.
I think so.
I think that could be Zul'Jan as well. Then he would be a dungeon boss and a raid boss. What a dude. Has anyone been a dungeon boss and a raid boss in the same patch? That's awesome. That's hot. That's hot shit. Yeah.
I mean, cool. I love Zul'Jan. I think he's super cool. So.
Anyway, that's the history behind Ula'tek.
Yes.
And so it makes me think, like, the conspicuous lack of Kithix here, and your theory that Ula'tek could actually turn out to be okay, like, it makes me think about that one boss raid that's coming in 12.1.5, and it feels like that would be perfect for Kithix. You know, we kind of like, you know, settle Ula'tek down. She's all like, wow, I don't like these troll guys because they locked me in here, but you seem okay. You're powerful. I respect that, whatever. And then Kithix is also released, and it's like, hey, do you want to help us beat Kithix? And she's like, I fucking love beating Kithix. Let's go. And then maybe she helps us out in the raid, right?
Yeah. Maybe. Could be.
Yeah. Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah. Could be. It is a rich vein.
I said, we haven't seen those data mining spoilers yet, so
so we could be completely off the mark.
Sorry.
We're literally talking.
There are people sitting here like that. I was 10 minutes talking about this shit, and they are so off the mark.
God, So the Venomous Abyss, Altar of Fangs dungeon raid, new delves.
The Ring of Glory. Oh, and actually, it looks like the ring. I said the Ring of Glory. Oh no, the Ring of Glory is an outside one. Lots of ghosts cheering in the Ring of Glory. Yeah, all the people that have died in the Ring of Glory. They still love the Ring of Glory so much they can't stay away. They keep coming back for a bit of Ring of Glory. And they're like, Ring of Glory, Ring of Glory, let's go! I'm going to be farming that Ring of Glory.
The perfect welcome to Touchpad Warriors raid. Welcome.
Oh, Touchpad Warrior, hi, sorry.
Welcome.
Nice to see you.
Welcome,
we're talking about the Ring of Glory.
So you'll feel right at home.
Yeah. It's like Touchpad Warrior's alarm went off. It was like, someone's talking about the Ring of Glory. Let's get to the Glory Mobile. To the touchpad copter. Let's go. God, I'm gonna be farming the shit out of the Ring of Glory. Oh. Wait, hang on. I didn't that one I didn't mean. But I will be. There's not gonna be a smidgen of loot left in that. I'm gonna clear that one out. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna pillage that Ring of Glory. Me and Valera.
Oh, I forgot that she's there with them.
Yeah,
Thank
she's
God.
coming. Oh, she wouldn't miss this one. Are you kidding? She won't shut up about the Ring of Glory. How did she know?
Oh, wait, that reminds me. So we will talk about delves in a second, but there's more prey. But I love how they position prey. They're like, good news, everyone. Atal'Utek has some new lines.
Yeah, cheers, mate. It's like, join me in the Ring of Glory.
Yes, please, God, please.
I know that actually some interesting things about hunts, which we'll get onto in a second.
Yes, yeah.
But
So delves.
but I haven't finished talking about this.
Yes.
I think Valera will obviously have some new levels and stuff.
Of course.
To really just like lubricate the process
Oh my
of looting the Ring of Glory. Just kind of like, like grease the wheels a little bit.
Oh.
So when you're plunging in there, really just kind of like,
Wow. Anyway,
delving deep.
are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Ring of Glory, Gnarldor Isle.
Now, Naldor Isle, unironically, an awesome name.
Yeah,
Sorry, that's
Gnarldor
great.
Isle
Yeah.
is perfect.
Into that.
And the Venomfall Deeps is the Venomfall Deeps is the Nemesis delve.
Yeah.
Who
I hope it's a bit
hilarious.
harder than the last Nemesis.
I hope it is
Too
too,
easy.
yeah, I'm with
I
you, I'm
literally
with you.
two-shot that, and I would have one-shot it if I'd been paying attention. I would have one-shot it if I hadn't just switched from... that was it. I went in as Shadow,
Yeah.
and like halfway through the fight, I was like, this is pretty easy. If I was to switch to Disc, I would one-shot this.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I was Discipline Priest, this guy would not be touching me. And this was on like the hardest difficulty, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was thinking about that distracted me, and I died. And then I swapped to Disc, but I pulled him. I just swapped from Shadow to Disc, right? So I had 0 mana. Your mana goes to 0.
Yeah.
And I pulled him, and I hadn't noticed.
Oh.
And I tried to cast some spells. I was like, I can't cast spells right now. Oh, shit. I didn't get my mana back after changing spec, but I still one-shot him as Disc, even though I had 0 mana.
Well done.
On the hardest difficulty. And I was like, that's probably a bit too easy, isn't it? And that was week
Yeah.
1. It wasn't like I was geared up or anything.
No, exactly.
So like, I was like, I'd like to see it maybe be a teeny tiny bit, bit harder.
So this new guy, I'm a big fan of his silly little face.
He's so goofy.
He's so...
I love how, and he's not goofy in a
cute.
shit way like the Dominar.
no.
He's goofy in a brilliant way.
Exactly.
Yeah. See,
like, hey,
you don't
guys.
have to be shit just because you're goofy.
Yeah, exactly. I really love the look of him, so I hope he's going to be a fun Nemesis boss. And they're going to be introducing new Snake and Venom variants.
Love
in
that.
Existing delves.
It was great in War Within when all the delves just became really like goblin-y all of a sudden. It was like, it was cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. And then Midnight Season 2. Okay. We're going to fly through this because I want to get to like the new stuff that's been in like posts and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But we've been talking about out of proportional emotional reactions and how justified they are, honestly, and how it's not actually our fault.
Absolutely.
I think probably the biggest emotional reaction from many of us came when we saw this fucking dog shit Mythic Plus rotation. Fuck this shit. Now, things I like about it.
Yeah,
obviously,
start with
the
that.
new dungeon of Fangs. Yeah, new dungeon in a Mythic Plus rotation, always good. Like completely fresh,
Good.
completely new. No one's
Good
even seen
stuff.
it before. Brilliant. That's like the highlight of the Mythic Plus season for me. Last time we had that, last time we had that was in Eco Dome, but Eco Dome was a good dungeon as well. I enjoyed that in the Mythic Plus rotation.
You know what? Yeah.
The Waterworks one, the Operation Floodgate, one of the best dungeons in the entire game.
Okay.
Like, so good.
Strong
like,
words.
Love that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a controversial opinion. I think a lot of people would agree. Ultra Fangs, who knows if it's going to be good, but I love that it's there. Brilliant.
Hey,
Happy about that.
yes.
Murder Row. Banger fucking dungeon.
I love
Potentially
Murder Row.
the best dungeon in this expansion. That shit is legit. The bosses have like super fun mechanics, even on the very low difficulties.
Yep.
Like it's got a kind of wandering around town bit, but it's not annoying like the Suramar dungeon.
Exactly.
It's like it's quite streamlined.
Yeah.
People are gonna hate like the job bit, but maybe they'll scale that down a bit for Mythic Plus.
They absolutely will scale
Exactly.
it down.
Brilliant. Fucking, I love Murder Row. I think it's going to be one of the most fun Mythic Plus dungeons of the entire
Yeah.
season.
And I also love the idea of like making really, really high key pushers like literally sweep the floor.
Yeah, fuck
you
those
know,
guys,
it's like no. You stop. you sweep this floor. You serve those guests.
Den of Nalarak can fuck right off. That can eat shit.
Oh,
Like,
I know, that's a shame, isn't it?
put Den of Nalarak in fucking concrete and fire it into the sun. Wrap it up in like a nuclear waste container and dump it in the North Sea.
Yeah.
No, I want to love Den of Nalarak. It's the best looking dungeon in the entire expansion. It looks so great. I love the whole concept of it. But in practice, it's miserable on like lower difficulty levels.
Yeah.
It's so miserable. And you just know, if you've ever played a Mythic Plus dungeon in your life, you know how much that is going to fucking suck.
Yeah.
It's got the worst gauntlet I've ever seen in a dungeon, like the Blowy Snow gauntlet. It blows. It's horrible. It's terrible. I hate it. It's going to be bad. No one's going to like it.
Oh.
The Blinding Veil, potentially a really, really good Mythic Plus dungeon, I think. Like, I always love going in there. Void Scar Arena could really go either way.
Could be
honestly.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we get into the returning dungeons, which I was
man.
really looking forward to, because I think that season 1 set such a good precedent with its returning dungeons.
Yeah, nice thematic.
Well,
like,
not only that, but
grouping
it had
them
2 dungeons, like in Spires of Arak and Pit of Sauron, that had never been Mythic Plus dungeons before. They were old dungeons that had never been Mythic Plus, so it felt like 2 new Mythic. I mean, it was literally 2 new Mythic Plus dungeons, and it felt brilliant. And I thought that was a sign of things to come.
Yeah.
That filled me with hope. I was like, oh, this is a thing they're doing. They're going back and they're farming these old dungeons and turning them into Mythic Plus, and they're working really well. Pit of Sauron and Spires are 2 of my favorite dungeons in season 1. I was like, yeah, okay, like there's Algathar Academy in there, and it feels really soon to be having a Dragonflight dungeon, but at least it's not Ruby Life Pools. I thought to myself, could be a lot worse, right? And you know, I think in future seasons we will see like, and you know, I was thinking Wrath dungeons.
Yeah.
You know, all those troll dungeons from Wrath. You know, it'd be brilliant.
I know, there's so many. All the Zools.
Oh, good, yeah.
All the Zools.
Exactly, all the Zools.
Get 'em
line
in
up the
there.
Zools. Put them on the table. Line them up. And so when I say that I was crushingly disappointed by the returning dungeons in this list, King's Rest, great dungeon. I know there's lots of people in this chat that will disagree with me, but I'm actually looking forward to that. There's a bit of a weird gauntlet in King's Rest, but okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Ruby Life Pools, fuck off, hate you, die. Burn with fire. Nope. And you know what? I don't even care if it's like, maybe it's a good dungeon or not. I can't even really fucking remember. But
You remember
all I know
your
is I
experience
just
of
don't
it.
want a fucking Dragonflight
You remember
dungeon.
exactly. You remember how it felt, right?
I do not want a Dragonflight dungeon.
I know.
I don't want a Dragonflight dungeon in this fucking Mythic Plus rotation.
I know.
Especially not this dogshit Dragonflight dungeon.
I know.
I don't want it. This is, I freely admit, a disproportionate emotional reaction. Okay?
At least you acknowledge it.
I
you
do
know?
acknowledge it.
Yeah.
But also, it's a disproportionate emotional reaction, which I think is justified, and which Blizz should have predicted, and which many, many people are having. Like, you go down into the comments of this.
And people are just like,
everyone's like, "Fuck off, Ruby Life Pools! What the fuck?" So you know, and Temple of Sithralis, which, man, look, I felt I was talking on stream about this yesterday. I was like, we've had that come back in Mythic Plus before, right? And people were like, no, it's never come back. We only ever had it in BFA. I was like, well, why do I feel like it's been back in Mythic Plus before? It's because, like, in BFA, we had it for 4 seasons.
Oh, God.
Because back in the day,
yeah.
you had, like, just 8 or eventually, if you were lucky, 10 dungeons that were your entire rotation
That's
for
it.
the entire expansion. Expansions were longer back in those days as well.
Yeah.
You know? And, like,
back
so
when.
it's just so ingrained that it feels like it's been back loads of times in Mythic Plus. But it hasn't. So, I don't know. But this is the season of the gauntlet, man.
It is.
Because Temple of Sethralis has like a very long gauntlet in it and a very annoying gauntlet in it. My memory, if it's certainly right, it's been a while, but I think King's Rest has like a small gauntlet in it.
Oh yeah, Temple of
across the bridge or
Sithralis. You
whatever,
have to
isn't
do
it?
like the little. Yeah, you have to do a bridge thing
Yeah.
in Sithralis
Yeah.
with like the. Oh.
And then Den of Nalarak, which is fucking gauntlets up the wazoo, the worst gauntlet in the entire game. If you don't like gauntlets, if you're not Thanos, you're gonna fucking hate this season. Jesus Christ, whose fucking idea was it to put fucking Temple of Sithralis with Den of Nalarak? Gauntlet City.
Well, they might, you know, those will be tuned. Those will be nerfed. Like
they won't.
gauntlets might be removed completely.
They won't
right?
be. They're like major mechanics.
Well, you know,
No. Well, maybe you're right. I hope you are.
I mean, that would be my expectation.
New
but-
Prey. One of the things we've seen in articles about Prey, where they go into a bit more detail about it, is one of the options once you get to the end of your renown tree in season 2 with Prey is custom hunts.
Ooh.
Which
did
I'm
not see
assuming is you
that.
get to choose who you're hunting. and in what zone.
Yeah.
Right. That seemed, but we don't know anything else about it from there. But that just sounds very intriguing. I like the sound of that. Because hunts are good. We like hunts.
Yeah.
I'd like some changes in hunts. I'd like to get rid of the whole kill for me thing. I mean, they kind of have changed that, but like the idea that I can just like have to go and have a wee, but when I come back, I'm dead. I don't know, man. It just makes me like, I'm not sure.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know.
Right. New fixes, new targets, new hunts on the Coiled Isle, new voice lines. Oh, and some new Arcantina quests.
Oh, do you know what? I'm glad. I love the Arcantina. I like the No, I think it's cute. As long as it's
I feel like it's really flopped. I feel like
Really?
it's I feel like I went in there, I did some quests, and maybe it's because I'm not using it to its full potential.
Yeah, if you're not doing it, it's kind of on you, I guess.
Exactly.
Oh, hey man, like you're allowed to not like it, but I've made sure I did all the quests every week and I really enjoyed it. And like it takes 5 minutes. You get to see some people having a chat. It is what it is. It's just like flavor, right? It's just a bit of world building. It's just a bit of like lore delivery. I like it. So that's everything that was in the announcement. We're not going to talk about PvP because I can't be bothered. Oh, the cooldown manager stuff. Great. Really well done. So lots of ping functionality and lots of really great stuff for healers being able to isolate individual buffs and like things on their bars, on their raid frames, which you really need, because we need to get people to stop using add-ons for their raid frames. When we were in the Mythic raid last night, we'd been wiping on what I thought was stupid little things. Like there's these two mobs, right? There's like a purple mushroom mob and there's like a green mushroom mob, right? And you have to put all the purple mushrooms over one place if you get fixated. And if you get fixated by a green mob, you have to put them in a different place. And people just put them in the wrong place all the time. And I was like, I don't understand why people are getting this wrong. Like, it's really obvious. You can see it on screen. And people were like, yeah, but like, if only there was some way that it appeared like on my raid frames or something. And I was like, well, it does. Like, the literal icon of which color mushroom is fixating you appears, like the icon, like it's a purple mushroom or a green mushroom, and it appears on your raid frames. And it turns out that only happened on the standard raid frames. Anyone who's using the add-on wasn't getting that information at all, and that's why people they didn't know what kind of mushroom was following them.
Of course.
And that's why we've been getting it wrong all night. And it's like, like raid like not for the first time in season 1 raiding, people who weren't using the standard raid frames were getting absolutely gimped.
Yes.
Blaming Blizzard. And it was like, no, that information is there. Like, I remember in the first week of like Void Spire, there was all that talk about dragons and about Chimeras and the debuffs and Chimeras and stuff. It's like, it's just not appearing. There's no way of knowing. And with Paladins as well, which seems stupid to think about now, but it's like, I can see it. I know exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm seeing all these debuffs, man. I'm getting it all because I've got the standard raid frames. Like, so yeah, you should be using standard raid frames. That's what I'm saying. And this will make it much easier for you with all these things. And they had to be nice to healers because they're also being horrible to healers with this ping system, because there's some brilliant things about this ping system. You can ping abilities to show where they are in their cooldown.
Very useful.
Fucking useful. If you're a tank and your mitigation is on cooldown and you know there's a big hit coming, you can ping that mitigation and everyone will see that it's on cooldown, and the healer knows to drop something on you for that hit, right? And that's great. You know, if you can ping your big damage, as someone who gives PI, like power infusion, I want to know when my DPS in a dungeon are hitting their damage cooldowns. And if you ping that when you hit it, and I've got PI up, I'm going to put PI on you, right? Because and I think that's really good. There's like so many like potential for that. However, one thing that they're definitely going to cut, they're not going to keep this, they're going to get rid of it because people are going to like vom, is pinging your health to let everyone know what your health is.
That's fine.
No, it's not. This is a healer's worst nightmare. Are you fucking kidding me? People pinging their fucking health. It's like, bitch, I can see. I'm a healer. I'm literally looking at your raid frame, your health bar right now. It's all I look at. I'm a healer. All I do is I sit here playing fucking whack-a-mole.
Heals,
if there's
please.
one thing I'm aware of, it's how much fucking health you've got. Okay, I don't know anything else. I don't know what casts are going off that need interrupting. I don't know where the damage is, but I know what your health is. You don't need to fucking ping that.
Did you see that they are also introducing a sound and a ping that goes goes off when you miss an interrupt.
No, that's brilliant.
That's fucked up.
That is the single best feature that has ever happened.
There's going to be
a little icon that goes off over your head when you miss an interrupt. When you waste your interrupt, it's going to be like,
that's so evil. That's so evil. But I mean, it's really useful.
It's going to be so good. I can't wait. And also, but also it's just going to be going off above prop paladins' heads all the time. Every time they cast their shield and it didn't interrupt someone, it's going to be like,
That's going to
be so good.
It's going to have some implications.
I think generally this ping system sounds really good, but not the health thing. Not the health thing. Holy shit. It's going to be the worst. Oh my god, I don't like it. I don't want it. But
yes,
the general idea and the functionality behind it, really cool and actually very modern MMO feeling. And I like. But look, even the picture, health 100%. Fuck off. Get out of here. You're going on block. You are going on block, my friend. Ain't no fucking way. And you know what? I know exactly who in our guild are going to use it all the time as well.
Yeah.
But otherwise really cool. Now, housing updates. This is really exciting.
Yes.
And the most exciting thing about these housing updates isn't even in these updates, but it's an implication.
Right.
You know. So first of all, blueprints.
That's the first big thing.
You'll be able to save strings for individual rooms or entire houses. You'll be able to obviously save your own rooms, like either before you start dicking with them and you're like, no, I think that. Or you'll be able to.
For me personally, just being able to save my rooms.
Yeah.
Import them elsewhere, move them around without losing them, like absolutely.
And also you will be able to share strings as well. So housing creators, all you people that make amazing builds on YouTube, you are about to get so rich. Like your patrons are about to fucking pop off. My goodness, join my Patreon and you can get all of these strings. Yeah, you fucking know it, mate. Brilliant. Now, there is like a downside to this, and it's a downside that I've been discussing with lots of housing creators actually in the build up to this, because we've always known strings were coming a lot sooner than I thought they were going to come.
Yeah, same. I was not expecting them now.
Really, really cool. But you know, something that it doesn't outweigh the pros of this, and I want to make that really clear. Like, yes, we've got to have strings. Obviously, it makes sense. Got to have strings. But like, there is that thing of like, at the moment when you're going around someone's house, you know they've done everything in that house. You know it's all their own work. You know they've placed it all. They've sweated. They spent hours. It's impossible to make something without spending hours and hours on it, right? So like, there's something really beautiful about that. And you're always just going to be second guessing that from now on. When you're just touring someone's house and you're looking at it and you're like, wow, this is great. You've done such a great job here. Or did you? And it's just like, it's not a massive deal. You know, there are implications if you want to have like housing competitions and stuff like that.
Absolutely, right?
Absolutely, there are.
Yeah.
But you know, generally in the grand scheme of things, it's not a big deal. But I think it's worth pointing out because it does undermine a certain joy about if you are a housing enjoyer and you're an other people's houses enjoyer, like I am. My enjoyment in other people's houses is going to be tempered.
Yeah,
and it is going to be less than it was before because of this feature. And I it's not a big deal. I'm not saying we shouldn't have strings. We obviously should have strings, and everything else about it is brilliant. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think I'm sad about the kind of influx of like, you know, the gold selling like player housing. So like, you know, I remember when player housing started kicking off and all the, you know, the kind of socials really kicked off around it. Community started building. And you'd get this one account that would be sharing all these like builds and stuff, and then you realize that it's for like Sky Coach or something.
Well, yeah, and like so those websites are scumbags anyway. I fucking hate them with their shitty like AI thumbnals and stuff. And like
it's gonna be nasty.
Well, you know what's gonna happen? Like someone awesome, like Epi or Mego or someone, they're gonna make these amazing strings.
Yeah,
and they're gonna make some of them like either they'll sell them on their Patreon or whatever, or they'll just give them away because they're fucking awesome people. And these pieces of shit at like these gold farming sites, these carry sites, they're going to take the string. They're going to change one thing. If they even fucking bother changing one thing, they probably won't because they're absolute dick bags.
Yeah.
And they'll sell them as their own strings. Like you're going to get loads of people sharing free strings with the community because they're fucking awesome. They just love housing. They love the community. And these absolute fucking dick bags are going to be taking these strings and selling them because they're scum.
It's really, it's really not. It's not ideal. So that's obviously the downside of blueprints.
Yeah, and it's going to feel dirty and grubby. Right?
You will not be able to share them. You'll be able to share them cross region, but not with China. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't planning on it, but
Well, I mean, you never know. But yeah, so you'll be
That's
able
because
to
they hate the
share.
freedom.
Yeah, you'll be able to share the entire house, inside and outside, exterior or interior, or just single rooms, which is really, really cool.
And also amazing is like there's some cool UI elements where when you put it in, if there's stuff that you don't own or you don't have, it will give you a list of the shit that you do have and that you don't have. And like there's a whole UI for this and it looks amazing. So good.
Yeah, obviously, there might be items that you don't have. It lists everything that you do and don't have, how many things you have, your budget, your room budgets, everything. Also, Blueprints will have a report button.
Oh, so if there's someone just makes a big dick or something.
Well, or if someone steals your,
okay.
Right?
I was just thinking about big dicks.
Well,
I was still thinking about the Ring of Glory.
Those things as well. That's also a thing. You can share them in chat, obviously. And a reset button is coming. Thank you.
Well, now we have
baby
strings.
Jesus.
We want a reset button.
A reset button to just clear everything out.
There's more specific housing stuff as well, but we've got to fly through. Otherwise, we won't have time for questions. Okay, this is the most exciting thing. And not even this, but the implications of this. The pet bed.
Yes.
So this is coming way sooner than I thought it was going to.
Yes.
You put the pet bed in your house. You get to choose a pet from your battle pet inventory or your companion inventory. And it will sleep on the bed, but also you can have it walk around your house.
That's pretty cute. It's pretty good. People have wanted that for a really long time.
A pet will be walking around.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, we had a little bet about this last night. You thought...
Was it a bet?
Yeah. You thought there would be one pet per house.
Yes.
And I said I thought you'd be able to have multiple pets per house.
Yeah, because all the images were like one pet.
So
one pet
last night
around.
when you were asleep, Jesse Kalenchik did one of his awesome tweets.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he was like, more stuff for housing, right?
Yay.
So blueprints, pets, max house level is 12.
Oh, finally.
And there are going to be large exteriors. So there is going to be an increase in decor limit as well inside. It's going up to like 5,000 something at level 12, which is, oh my God, thank you. Dyes streamlined. There's a huge article on dyes. We won't get into that right now, but it's cool. It's really good.
To see that.
Move the entry room anywhere in your house. So you can move the entry room to like the 3rd floor. You have basements now. You have basements now. There we go. As simple as that.
Oh, this is so good.
But I did reply to. I don't usually do this with Jesse, because he's a busy man. But I was like, can you settle a bet between the two of us and confirm if we will be able to have multiple wandering pets in one house? Wouldn't usually ask, but it's for a bet. So we do have an answer to this now. Oh. And the answer is, yeah, up to 10 can wander around inside a house. 10 pets inside one house. I hope the winner is happy and the loser is pouting in the corner.
10 pets in one house?
And I replied with a vague, thanks, I won the bet. So 10 pets. There you go.
That's insane.
10 pets wandering around. And like, look, man.
Wait, does that you need 10 beds?
Well, yeah, but it's just a piece of decor.
Yeah, but like it's...
but you would need a bed for each one.
I'll have to, much like a real pet owner, I'll have to find somewhere to put it away.
Well, yeah, totally. What this means is they've worked out the pathing, they've worked out collision, they've worked out how to make things that wander around your house recognize that there's decor and to avoid it.
It's really exciting.
But it is exciting, but it's not exciting because of the pets. That's going to be lovely. I'm excited to have the pets. Yay. But we all know what the actual exciting thing about this is, right?
Yes.
Is we are now one step away from having our own characters wandering through. If this trigger can be applied to a pet bed, it can be applied to a normal bed, and we can have our obviously it's a bit more complicated than just having a pet because they're already in your inventory. Your characters aren't in your inventory; they're in somewhere else. But why can't you attach one of your own characters to a bed and have them wandering the house? And then you need a trigger where the character that you are in the house as doesn't appear. So, it's like, because you don't want to see yourself wandering around there. That'd be very strange. But you do want your main wandering around there when people come to visit. Or when you're there on an alt, you want if I'm there on my warlock, I want my family, my priest to be wandering around, even though I'm mostly in there with her. I don't, But there's some finagling to do with that. But we are now 1.5, 2 steps maximum away from the thing that literally everyone wants more than anything, which is having our alts and our characters wandering around a house.
Yeah.
You don't seem as excited as me. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm excited. I'm just skeptical. I think it's a lot more complex than that.
You think it's why?
Yeah, because your like characters don't align with a pet, which is like a set entity with parameters.
Like I say, that's like the pet is in the
I
inventory.
think-
It is a bit different, but we're still like. I understood from what they've been saying about this for months.
Yeah.
Is that the big stumbling block for them was pathing.
Yeah.
And like it was like we just can't work out yet how to do the pathing, how to do like the collision and stuff like that. But if they have now, which it seems like they have, then boom.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm just skeptical.
I'm not saying it's going to happen in
I'm the skeptic.
like
I
the
did
next
think
patch
there
or
was going to
whatever.
be
But
one pet bed. That's just me. So
Yeah.
But if it happens,
oh my god!
I
so look,
I would
I'm
love
going to be
for
honest with you. It would be so good, and like I have this ulterior motive. We talk about this a lot. I'm not going to dwell on it, but I like the idea that if I were to die, right, if I were to pass, my house is still there in the guild neighborhood. It will be there until they get rid of it. And people can come and visit my house and see my mane walking around the house.
that would be cool.
And it would be a nice way of kind of like,
Yeah.
I know that if there was someone in the guild that passed, I would actually find it really lovely to be able to go to their house and see their mane wandering around.
be
And it would
pretty
make me
cool.
feel, I don't know, it just made me feel good.
Yeah.
I think it's really important and good. And I think
Yeah.
it should happen. And anyway, I'm really
I like
excited about it. There's more housing stuff as well.
Yes.
What was I going to say about it now? I've forgotten. There's a really exciting housing thing that I've just forgotten.
Large
There was
exteriors.
something else though, and I can't. It's actually like literally just gone from my head really, really quick.
Endeavors.
There's gonna be new endeavors.
4 new endeavors.
Oh, there's 4 new endeavors. Thank God.
Yeah.
We need that because like I'm done with all these endeavors now. Honestly, I just want some more.
Yeah.
But Ellie,
Exactly.
keyboard turner on Blue Sky, had some really interesting data mine. I feel like
Oh,
she's the best
wow.
data miner
Yeah.
these days, right?
Amazing.
And like, there's our Tortollan guys. There's our baddie Tortollans
Heck yeah.
from the raid, right?
I love them.
Yeah, look at all these snakes. Look how many
Oh,
fucking
there's so many different
snakes there
types
are.
of snakes.
Yeah,
I'm delighted.
There's so many. Oh no, one of the Tortollans is a kid.
Oh, he's so cute.
Boo! Okay, but look at this fucking. It's a mount. It's an
That's
owl mount.
Ridiculous.
It's got a tree on it. Store looks like. But
It's just very store.
do you like the look of public building?
What is that? No way.
I don't know about you, but to me, this
No
looks like
way.
a guild hall.
Oh, no.
This
no.
looks like. I'm just saying.
Oh my god.
You don't? Do you think
Yes.
this looks like guild hall shit?
100%. 1
Look at these
million.
shared
And the
stables.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at this shared
Yes.
like just public like
That's,
park space thing.
Please, that's insane.
Yeah, aren't they
I
good?
love that.
And there's horde ones as well.
I love that so much.
Same vibe.
Yes.
You know. Look
Yes.
at this shit.
Yes.
Isn't
okay,
it cool?
I'm in.
So
I'm
that's
in.
big. That's
Oh
like
my God,
big,
that's
big, big
huge.
for housing.
Absolutely huge.
And she's actually worked out where they would go in each neighborhood as well. My God, Ellie's amazing.
Wow. Oh,
Look at
it's
this.
where all like the building sites are. right?
Yeah, where the building sites currently are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
one day you're going to go into your neighborhood and possibly there'll be some cool community like
Wow.
places,
Oh,
which
I
would be
can't wait.
amazing.
wow.
And like loads of new decor.
Oh, I can't wait to really
Look
properly
at
dive
some of this
into
look at all this fucking shop decor, man.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at all this shop decor,
Dang.
which is definitely shop decor.
Very tiki.
Surfboards,
I love it.
grills,
Yes.
new
Oh.
spiral staircase?
Finally.
spiral staircase blocks. Ooh,
Legos.
Yeah.
Legos.
Oh my god.
That's what we want.
Yeah,
The
we
people
do. We
want
just want
Legos.
Legos that we can just plop together, don't we? That's and so like
Legos and some
honestly,
nice things.
I'm not even joking. Keyboard Turner is the best follow on social media.
Absolutely.
Always.
Do they have night elf exteriors for community buildings?
No,
Okay. We'll get
not
there.
that I've seen.
We'll get there.
But there's some cool
Wow.
shit.
Wow. Okay, well I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Cannot wait.
There's a hat with a cat on it. That's
that-
got shop written all over it,
That's
hasn't it?
shop
Yeah.
/ maybe just in China.
Oh yeah, possibly. Lots of cats with hats on. Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah. Well, no. There's some that don't hide hair.
Wow.
Now obviously the new tier sets are on the PTR.
Yeah.
But we are recording a reaction to those straight after this podcast,
Right
and we'll bring that
after.
as a video
Yeah.
for the weekend.
Yeah.
So look out for that one, but we won't be reacting to them now because Evie hasn't seen them.
No.
Because I can't have her being so excited about the amazing troll set yet.
Yes.
Yeah. There's more things we need to talk about really quickly.
Yeah.
There is massive changes to end of game gearing.
Yeah,
in patch 12.1.
this is huge.
Like hot fucking shit.
This is
honestly.
really big.
Bonus rolls are sticking around. Be available in the vault straight away. Wow. 1 a week you'll be getting as bonus rolls. It's like just a proper way of getting guild
Perfect
stuff now.
I love them. Give them to me.
Yeah. And then you'll be able to get extra ones starting week 8.
Yeah.
Later on as well.
Raid rolls only 1 coin.
Don't mind if I do. Raid rewards are buffed in the vault.
Wow.
So to kind of combat the fact that gearing in Mythic Plus is like just so much better vault wise than Raid, because you can just like bop 10s and your vault is full of Mythic Plus gear. In news that is going to be beautiful and wonderful to heroic guilds in particular, like ours, like ahead of the curve guilds, heroic vault slots from doing heroic raid bosses will now reward the lowest tier of mythic gear.
That's crazy.
Which is awesome.
That's insane.
So like you get your 8 heroic bosses and you've got low level, which needs a bit of upgrading, mythic gear in your vault, which is like for ahead of the curve guilds, that is massive.
Yeah,
that is massive because like there's been
I
a
feel
lot
like
of talk.
You've been missing. Yeah, you guys have always been like, you do your heroics and you get shit gear from the vault, so you just buff up with keys, and then you're like, why am I doing heroics? Yeah, right.
Yeah,
it's
a huge change to the catalyst as well.
Yeah.
And this is brilliant. I like this even more than the
this
vault
is
thing.
a bit crazy, but it could be fun.
When you catalyze gear into tier set token, into tier gear, it will keep the secondary stats that were on the gear that you, so like it won't change to the secondary stats of the tier set.
Yeah.
It's like, so if there's gear out there that is better secondary stats than the tier set stuff, then you want to be finding that beyond the gear set, beyond the tier set stuff, right? And that's amazing. And it will keep any extra special effects on it as well, which is amazing because like, holy shit, it's so shit if you get like a belt or something that has like a special raid effect on it, and you're like, well, not a belt, it's a terrible example because that's not tier, but you know what I mean? Like, and then you have to catalyze it to get your force set or whatever, and you're going to lose that effect. And it's like, well, is it better to have it in tier or is it better to have it? No, fuck all that shit. It's like, yeah, you just want to get the best gear with the best secondaries you can get and like cool magic effects on them if you like.
Yes.
And then just catalyze that shit.
Yep.
And it's going to keep all that stuff on it, but it's also going to be tier.
Yes, it is.
I love it.
Very cool.
So good. Awesome for transmog, awesome for gameplay.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing I dislike about any of this news. It's brilliant. The Ascendant Venom Stones, that's what they're called now, Venom Stones, not Void Stones, which is the thing that like increases the item level of those things later in the season. Those are coming back as well, but they're going to work on necklaces as well as on weapons and on rings.
That's good
and
to
that's
hear.
great as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome changes, like really, really good changes. Happy about that.
Loads of class changes as well. I had a quick look through Hunter. And
we're not going to go through the class changes, but the general philosophy of the class changes is that they, in a blue post, they're saying that they want to reduce the impact of a lot of damage cooldowns. A lot of classes right now feel like you're basically just pinching people
waiting
for a minute and a half and then going absolutely crazy. And I didn't think they'd get out of that 2-minute rotation so quickly. I'm really glad they have.
Yeah, same.
This is really, really good news. Like, it was probably right to make the classes that straightforward at the beginning of this expansion because of the whole add-on situation, but it's good to see that they clearly are thinking about adding a bit more depth and complexity to them in that sense.
Yeah.
And you can see that in the tier set bonuses as well, by the way, but we won't go into those right now.
Yeah. But yeah, huge changes coming to all classes.
Yeah.
All on the PTR. Have a quick look. All in their notes. Delighted to see some changes to Hunter and Marksman in particular.
Yeah. Woo. So that's beautiful. That's just an awesome, wonderful thing. Like, so much. Anything else that I missed that you saw?
That seems to be. Oh, there's a Discord integration now coming.
We thought that was going to be the case, didn't we?
Yeah. So I think part of this kind of bit wider social initiative where you'll be able to link your guild chat with Discord chat. It will be specifically linked to like one channel on your Discord. So don't fear about all of like your spicy stuff, being pulled directly into the WoW client. But it does raise some questions around like, if I say fuck on my Discord, if it goes directly
good point.
onto, you know, like
Yeah,
I have to. So, you know, just be mindful of your Discord integrated channel that goes into guild chat. It's just, you know, just have to.
Hadn't even thought, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah, nuts.
Yep.
Oh, there's also something we've completely forgotten, actually. There's actually a B plot going on with Arator.
Yes.
And like the hunt for Xal'atath and stuff like that, which is great because it like clearly that plot is taking a back seat for this patch.
Yeah.
And we're looking at some like there might be some Void kind of link in with Kithix and stuff like that. But I'm really glad that they are still staying in touch with that. And having hunting for his parents and for Xal'atath and like presumably leading into whatever 12.2 is going to be, right? So, and I think that's probably enough. Or do you think like does this patch feel like too much of a step away from the mainline plot for you?
No, I love it. Like I loved Undermine. I like a detour for a 0.1 patch. I think it's fun. I think it's needed. I feel oversaturated with purple. Like I just don't really want to see Xal'atath for a little while. I'm okay not seeing her for a while. I want to focus on trolls. That will make me feel good.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
The Armani endeavor looks so good.
Yes.
Man, holy shit.
Looks really good.
Love me some trolls.
Knock off Armani. Grifta
I want my playable Armani. I want my playable Snek Armani.
Yes.
You know, I want my playable like new allied race, Zul'Jan's Snake Armani. Look, I just want to go out there one more time and say how in favor I am of Zul'Jan staying as a snake.
Okay.
I want him to be
on the record,
like a nice character who teams up with us now after this raid, but he's a snake forever now. And you know why that'd be so good from a storytelling point of view? Is because his whole motivation is he's all about the Armani, right? And he's like essentially an Armani nationalist. And he's like, everyone else sucks. It's all about the Armani. Everything I'm doing, all this shit stuff I'm doing, basically. It's all about the pride of the Armani. And so like not being an Armani anymore would actually kind of help him see the world from a different point of view and kind of like he's a snake now. So he's like, yeah, it seems kind of silly how like just I still love the Armani. It's still what I am. Yeah. But now I'm technically not one anymore. Yeah. I just think it would be a really good window for him to kind of change his viewpoint and stuff and to learn and evolve and literally see things from a different point of view and also shed his skin now and then. And lay eggs.
Oh, but that's like
if someone's sleeping, it's like be careful. Zul'Jan's around, he'll swallow you.
No, but it's a nice kind of like metaphorical, like, you know, shedding your skin.
He
becoming a new person, learning about yourself.
Like, if Blizz haven't thought of this yet, they should, because I think it's a very good metaphor. I think it's very cool. And also we get to have a friend who's just a snake troll then, and I think that would be awesome. Troll. I just think that would be really good. I just think it would be great if it was a snake troll.
Just like really rubbing it in the face of people who want playable Amani body types and snakes. And you know, they're just like, you want this? None of this.
If he had two heads like a troll, like an ogre as well, it would be like, I'm just everything that everyone's ever asked for but never got.
I'm already with like the little snake tail. They're basically like Naga. So you know, it's just taunting us, just trolling us.
Yeah, totally.
As it were. Yeah.
Brilliant. Cool. We're going to have to do some questions.
Yes,
we're
it's time for some super chats now. Thank you guys. Thank you to everyone who dropped super chats. Thank you to everyone who has just been listening. Lovely to see you guys. A first one is up from Alexi Galaxy Moose Muscles. Do you think myth gear should be this easy to obtain? Bonus rolls and easy mythic plus meant everyone had full myth gear and had a full set super early in the season. Hero raid giving myth track and vault is a good thing though.
I think it's a good thing.
I think it's a good thing.
I can only go by like my experience in the season. So if other people have different experiences, let me know. But you know, my big worry at the start of this season, when everyone was like, "Wow, I love how quickly I'm getting gear. It feels so good. Yay!" You know, I was being a bit of a party pooper, and I was like, "Oh, I like it too." But my big worry is that obviously it's going to have an effect on the longevity of the season. Like, what about my guild? You know, my heroic guild. You know, we're going to blast through this shit. And we did. But in my experience anyway, my worries have proved unfounded because actually, you know, we have pushed on into Mythic. Actually, our raid season has lasted longer than any other season I can think of because of that. And I think the ease of access to the gear actually really helped that. So at least in my experience, I was worried about the gear being too easy, making me lose interest in the season sooner, but that hasn't happened. In fact, the opposite has happened. So just from my point of view and what my season be like, I've kind of got to give credit to Blizz. They were right and I was wrong, maybe. They say that, you know, gear progression was a bit faster than they had intended, and they're looking at that for next season. But I don't think it's had a negative impact on this season. Certainly, in my experience. Do you have a different view on that?
No, I mean, I do not have a full set of myth gear.
Sure.
To be fair, I haven't really been pushing for it, but I do love how it is like accessible and acquirable now. You still have to work for it, and yeah, maybe it was a bit quick in the first season. Hopefully, they have learned some things along the way, but it feels like they're still making it like relatively easy to access. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I think that's a good motivator. I like it. I'm in. I'm down.
Sorry, people in the chat were just reminding us that snakes tend to have 2 penises.
I don't need to know that.
All the more reason.
I don't need to know this.
All the more
fact.
reason that this needs to happen. Where's Snakesil Jam? Where's he gone? He's at the Ring of Glory.
Oh, God.
As usual.
Thank you for that one, Alexi Galaxy Moose Muscles. Next one is History Nerd Kevin, our beloved friend Demon Krat. Lovely, lovely, lovely to see you, friend. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm glad we could do this live at a time conducive to you.
Yes.
Thank you for joining the team. Love it. Next one is 100% Not Thunders. Lovely to see you, Not Thunders, also a member of the team.
Give my love to Thunders if you see him.
Yeah. I see you tried to do a cheeky early stream without me, but joke's on you. I had to stay up until the early hours to build my sister's PC.
Awesome.
Oh, well
Sweet,
done.
man.
What a dude. Much love from the fam and so hyped for WoW Future. Yeah, same. This patch announcement just like made me feel good. I liked it. I liked the vibe. I liked the approach. It excited me a bit. That's all I can ask for these days.
Yeah, totally, man. Look, dude, I'm hyped to be going to a Poison Island.
Yeah, Poison Island, huge housing changes. I'm really excited to see how the community is going to adapt to having blueprints.
Oh, it's going to change the game.
That's next level.
Yeah, you know it.
Next
Amazing.
level stuff. I love it. And another one from Not Thunders. A question. Are we getting an Argus BlizzCon announcement instead of Last Titan? This next patch doesn't feel end of expansion.
Well,
At least
I hope it's
yet.
not. No, we're going to go to the core way in 12.2, right? And we're gonna help defend the world soul against the hordes of Xal'atath's voidy people, right? And as long as we know that's what's happening, before BlizzCon, they're free to announce, hey, dude, it's happened before. Like, it's happened before. They announced the N'Zoth patch in BFA, and that shit was not out. You know? Like, had they even announced it by the time they had to announce Shadowlands in BlizzCon? Because I remember Ian being up on the stage and being like, well, I don't want to give anything away, but, you know, assuming that the heroes are victorious in their final battle, we're going to be going into the next expansion. So, like, there is kind of like a precedent there, you know, of being a patch ahead when the next expansion is announced. So I just can't see them not announcing Last Titan at BlizzCon. Yeah. I just can't see them not doing it.
No, me neither. I think it's definitely going to be at BlizzCon. They need a moment, right? They really need that. And even just from a marketing perspective, like they need the Last Titan moment.
And everyone's talking about obviously Project Camelot that got found in the data as well. Yes. Which is obviously Mythic Plus. And I just like saying this because it blows people's mind every time I mention it.
Plus.
Okay, what did I say? Oh, fuck off. Classic Plus, where obviously it's Classic Plus. We all know it's Classic Plus. I don't think there's any meaning behind the code name Camelot. But if there were meaning, which I don't think there is, but if there were any meaning behind it, I don't know, maybe they're playing with the idea of like chucking Arthas into Classic Plus because this blows everyone's mind every time I say it because it's something people don't register. But of course, Arthas is named after King Arthur and based on King Arthur. That's why his name is Arthas. That's why his father figure in Warcraft 3 is Uther, King Arthur's dad in the legend. And that's why he literally pulls a sword from the stone. I know it's very obvious for those who know, but every time I say it, literally hundreds of people are like, oh, what? Shit!
I literally had that reaction recently.
And there is a sword in Azeroth as well, right? Yeah. And there, like, you know, Metzen just doing his usual thing of like, I'll change some of the names and not bother with some of the other names.
Fantasy
and like,
pop culture,
totally,
switch a few letters around. It is our gift to you.
What
today.
if one of the ways they're mixing it up in Classic Plus is to be like, bring Arthas in, fucking do that, why not? I love money. And that would make a good £1 billion. So let's get Arthas in there. Let's do it.
$1 million evils. Fingers crossed. Next one is from Moxon. Can we have reforging back? I hate having to chase Blizz for correct stats. It feels like they removed it to increase retention. Using the mount or going to the vendor to change all your pieces wasn't hard. I feel like there's so much ease of access now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think I don't really want to see reforging back because I.
Oh, sorry. Which one is Merlin? Medivh.
Yeah.
Medivh is a Merlin
the
like
wizard.
stand-in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Carry on.
Yeah, I'm okay without having reforging back personally. Like I still need some element of like randomness to stats and gear. Otherwise, it starts to feel too easy. If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. That's just me.
Yeah, I don't care about easy or hard. I hated reforging in Mists of Pandaria. I fucking hated everything about it. I disliked it. It was dumb because like you're still going for the gear that has your actual best stats on it because you can make the stats even better then. And like the gear that doesn't have your best stats on it is still never, even with reforging, is never as good as the gear that doesn't have your best stats on it. Mm-hmm. So you're still always like, but it's just so finicky, and there's so much other gear from other places now, and like. I'm not saying you're wrong for wanting it. Yeah, you and I don't hope you get it. I hope you're really disappointed for the rest of your life because I hate it.
Yes. Next one. Thank you for that one, Moxon. Another one from Moxon. Lovely. Thank you, member of the team. What do you think the next 100 days from Microsoft might mean for WoW regarding the layoff situation? Lose more devs in QA. Bell probably has a video on it soon, if not already.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
I don't know.
No one ever wants to hear it, but like it's capitalism.
Yeah.
Like we live in an economic system where it literally doesn't matter if you make good work or not. Like you could make the most successful game in the world, you might get closed down tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like you could be doing the best job you like of any human on earth, and
like
they might
literally the coolest shit.
They might replace you with a shitty AI that does it rubbish because it's much cheaper than you. Except it's not, but they think it might be later. And like we live in an economic system where. The people that own the things we love aren't the people that make the things we love and care about the things we love. It's people, shareholders, who it's just numbers on a fucking graph to them. They don't care. Mm-hmm. Like we live in a system which isn't built towards making good art, towards making good video games, towards making good films. Sometimes we're lucky and we get those things anyway, but the system isn't built to make those
incentivize those things.
Like the system is like built for shareholders to go, I need a bit more money for this quarter. Like, who can we fire? Who can we sack? Like, that's it, right? So it doesn't matter if WoW is good. It doesn't matter if WoW is bad. It doesn't matter if WoW is making loads of money, although you have to imagine it would be more likely to be okay if it was. But they could just gut the team at any time. That's just the system we live under. Yeah. And if you think about it too much, you'll become a communist.
God forbid.
Maybe you should. No. That'll make you angry, wouldn't it?
Next one is up from History Nerd Kevin. Thank you so much. Hey, Teeny, it's your friendly neighborhood demon crat here.
Yay!
Making the podcast live for the first time. We love it. How goes the roof repair? Can't wait to see you at BlizzCon. For the second, can't wait to see you at BlizzCon. But yeah, our roof situation keeps getting pushed back because it keeps raining in Wales. Who knew?
It's kind of one of the reasons we need a roof, really.
But now our new funny house thing is that because we were going to get the gutters changed when they changed the roof because they need a bit of work. The roof isn't happening, so the gutters are leaking everywhere. And in doing so, one of them is leaking like directly over our front door, which is like 100-year-old wooden door. And so it's like completely swelled up. And I literally am unable to open the door from the inside. I literally cannot open. I am a prisoner in my own home. Tally is the only one. Tally is the only one who can physically heave open the front door. So that's fun. I love it. Yeah, I love it.
But it's good. It's good that the work's been put back a bit because it's time to apply for more credit cards, so we can actually pay for it.
Just sell more feet pics.
Yeah, totally.
I'll just let my nails grow a little longer, and do that. No, but yeah, can't wait to see you two at BlizzCon. That's gonna be so good. Not too long away. And we'll have news on like that and like the weekly Reset Live coming soon as well too. So keep your ears open and your eyes peeled. Next one is from Moxon. Oh, neat. Didn't notice this perk for 1 month sub. Exactly.
Don't thank me. Thank Debbie. She's in charge. She loves that shit.
You have the depleted Khadgar head now. And Moxon gifting 10 T&E memberships.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Moxon. That's amazing.
And thank you, friend.
Congrats to all you guys.
That'll be a tile on the roof.
Exactly. Congrats to all you guys who have received the perks of having a TNE membership, which includes all kinds of fun things like emotes and goodies and all that. So thank you. We love it. We love to see it. Next one is up from Simon CB. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm going to BlizzCon for the first time. Yay.
Yes.
And I got somewhere to stay 1 hour away. Is it worth getting a hotel near BlizzCon the night Saturday? So given that it's Anaheim, it's Los Angeles, you're going to be dealing with a lot of traffic and a lot of very busy roads. I would say, yeah, if you want to, depending on how much time you want to spend in an Uber or a
If it's
car.
feasible for you, I would recommend it.
Yeah.
Like, but I wouldn't
place.
like, clear yourself out to do it.
No, exactly.
As long as you're in the area, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's nicer to be really near to
Yeah.
and it's not just the Marriott and the Hilton around there. There are lots of other hotels just around the corner and stuff.
Yeah,
like
loads of
that
hotels.
Italian place we stayed in for
Italian
Fan Fest. It was great. But and don't forget, of course, we do have the weekly reset live coming up. They tried to triple the cost of the room
Oh my God.
for hiring, so it looked like we might not be doing the weekly reset live
For a moment
while.
there,
But we
there's a
managed to
little hiccup.
negotiate them down to only
Yeah.
doubling the price of the room.
Yeah,
so
I
it looks like
managed
we are
to-
going to do it now.
Yeah, we're just nailing in the final nails into the metaphor is gone. We're
Yeah,
figuring it
that's
out.
good.
We're
I got-
almost there.
yeah,
We're almost there.
Dotting the
and we'll
I's
be
and
able
crossing the
to.
T's, right?
Yeah, exactly. We'll be able to release tickets and stuff soon, and we'll do that kind of for friends and patrons first, and then
You do
we'll
need
see
to
how it
book for
goes.
that, but the tickets will be free.
Are
I
they?
think, well, they usually are. I know it's quite expensive this year. Maybe not.
We will
Okay, maybe we'll have
discuss.
maybe we'll have like a
It'll be
nominal
like
thumb,
literally
like
nominal,
$1 or
like
$2 or something.
$5.
Okay, that's okay.
Dang,
Sorry. Oh my
Jesus.
God, sorry.
Man, anyway, yeah, so more news about that, but thank you for that one, Simon, and hope you enjoy your first BlizzCon. It's a good one. Yay. Moxon, again, if you are sharing a string with items you don't have, will it do like a little outline to see when in placement mode where to put the items when you get it?
It most
Good
certainly
question.
will.
Will it?
An outline.
Yeah, like showing you where they should go.
The technology is there.
I think what it probably would do is like it would import what you have, and then if you need to import it again, presumably it would kind of layer those onto. I don't know. I didn't see any kind of like precise
yeah.
placement outlines.
No,
But
on,
maybe
on the
something to
UI
feed back
pictures.
to the player housing team for sure, because that would be really useful. Yeah, tally of a scroll though. But yeah, thank you, Moxon, for that one. But definitely something that would be super handy for importing strings.
Yeah, because when you're like,
yeah.
like there is the ability in the UI to place items that you don't have, and they appear as a ghost outline, don't they, in your house? You can see things like from anything in the catalog you can put in there, even if you don't have it, and see what it looks like. So yeah, it doesn't seem like a massive jump to be doing that with strings.
Yeah, hopefully we could do that. Next one is from Joe you love. Thank you, Joe. Khadgar's magic floating ball in your house? Yes, 100%.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean, you actually literally could.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pet, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna stick them in there.
Oh, that'd be
live in my house.
okay. Now I'm super excited. Okay.
Yeah, the possibilities.
Okay. You just made me way more excited about that pet thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Next one is No
the
Mr.
squire?
Gaming.
The little
420.
squire?
Yeah, a little squire. Yeah, so many toys.
The little
So many
squire
pets,
wandering
so many
around
pets.
like, oh
Yeah,
my
so
God.
so many good pets
That's
to
some good
unleash.
ones. Yeah. Okay. No. Right.
Next one is from Nomathor Gaming. Thank you so much, y'all the homies. Thanks for always keeping me up with the lore. Oh,
Cheers,
thank
mate.
you. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Glad
love
we
being
can
a
be
homie.
of service. Yeah.
Yeah.
Forever. Next one from History Nerd Kevin. Is it just me, or does everyone else instantly forget where the Omnium Folio is located once you do the intro quest line?
But you don't need it.
It is out of the way. No, you need to go there for the quests.
Oh yeah.
You need to go there for the quest. And also to say hi to Romath and Umbrick, because you love them
Rumbrick.
so much. Rumbrick. Umbrath. They, yeah,
My God,
it is like
quests
you
are sexy as well. We did the intro to our weekly reset, and it was all like, they're swingers and they're doing sexy stuff.
Yeah,
which we thought we were exaggerating, but you do those quests, it's not exaggerating.
Yeah.
That's literally what they're like in those
Yeah,
quests.
they're-
Everything's so sexy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me, but that's how I felt.
Next one is from Rico the Orc. Lovely to see you, Rico. Hey, Tally. Hey, Evie. Cheers and love. Right back at you. Backwards super chat reminder. Was really happy to be back with the raid team and healing yesterday.
Good to have you back, mate. We needed you as well. My goodness.
Yes. Yeah, Rico, I saw you flying through Silvermoon like yesterday, a couple days ago, and it was so very obviously Rico because there's no other orc who looks like him. I love it, love it. And then finally, last one is from Lord Corzor. Thank you so much for the super chat. I would love to see Worgen have their tails. Yes or no? Free market. Worgen tails? Why not?
Yeah, goes without saying. Hair on the hats.
Yeah. Oh.
Worgen tails.
Yeah.
Like, and all the other shit.
Yeah.
Do it. Make it
yes.
happen. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I just want to bring up like Word's really interesting idea in the chat.
Yeah.
Re-blueprints.
Yeah.
My idea is that sharing blueprints is in-game only via vellums, so it becomes like an inscription thing, and you can make a chain of ownership.
Yeah.
So it's like you'd have to. It would be literally something you could get on the auction house, or like huge implications. Like, what am I actually buying here?
Yeah.
I guess, but probably wouldn't work. But maybe you could adapt that into something that would.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm all up for hearing
some
ideas about
adaptation
this,
that
honestly, yeah.
I think it's literally just a code you copy
I think so too. I think in the grand scheme of things, like I say, my hang-ups about it don't matter. It's not enough for me to go, oh, we shouldn't have codes. Like, obviously we should have codes. They're great.
Yeah.
But it does make me a bit sad that, and especially with housing competitions and stuff like that.
And I think the community kind of like regulates itself. I think it would, if you saw someone just ruck up and do a whole copy paste job for a competition, I think like what would they get out of that? Anyway, there's been a lot to go through today. We've just about managed it. Haven't covered everything, but we have covered most things from the 12.1 announcement. What do you guys think? Are you pumped? Are you psyched? Are you hyped? Are you not those things? Let us know.
What are you, Evie, overall?
I feel really good. I just feel positive.
Oh, me too.
I just have a positive feeling, and that's all I can ask for.
I just think it looks like a good old romp.
I'm ready. Yeah, exactly.
You know, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready for a good old troll romp.
Venom, snakes, a bit of, delving.
Honestly, I like WoW.
Yeah.
And just doing all my WoW stuff in green instead of purple for a bit. That's it, really, isn't it? It's good. I'm happy. Yeah, I love some of the changes as well. I'm super excited about the housing stuff, super excited about like the gearing stuff. And we haven't even got onto class changes and tier sets.
Oh.
Have yourself a shower, have a little coffee, have a snooze for 5 minutes, and we'll be coming back.
Yes.
And we'll be recording our tier set video, which maybe, fingers crossed, we can even get out tonight, but certainly will be coming out tomorrow.
That would be the dream.
Assuming all the videos worked. Do you see the 12.2 info that slipped in 12.1 data mining? No, but I'm going to go and look at it right now.
Hell yeah.
Okay, thank you for joining us on YouTube for the live recording, or if you're watching the VOD later on, thank you for joining us on Twitch. Even though we don't respond to everything that you're writing in the chat there, we do see it. We've got a lovely shared chat here where we see it all, and we do see every sub that comes through.
We love you
every
and
comment.
appreciate you.
And we love you. Thank you. Thank you to everyone listening on your preferred podcast listening platforms. You matter too, and don't let anyone tell you that you don't.
Yeah.
Ignore them. Become a snake. Shed your skin. It's important. From me, Taliesin.
And me, Evitel.
Until next time.
Bye.
Cheerio.